Hello YouTube and welcome back for another episode of Final Fantasy VII featuring Vicky.
Hello.
Playing this game for the first time. Playing any game for the first time. This is us live on a YouTube screen. You love it? Rin's already doing his thing.
Right.
He's done it. He's done it. We were about to be punched, but then we were not.
No.
We'll be slashed instead.
Okay. That sounds more fatal.
It is more fatal. So, whilst we're getting... There he is. Thank you for the bits. Whilst we're getting destroyed... That happened. Whilst we're getting destroyed, what do you remember of the last playthrough?
I fought two bosses.
Two bosses?
I died twice in the second boss. Because that was hard. It was really hard.
That's called Demon's Gate.
Yes. Okay. Very difficult.
And then what happened?
And then I had to go find... I'm meant to be looking for the sleeping forest.
But what happened between you beating those bosses?
What?
And, yeah, you see I was quick on that, wasn't I? It went black for a second, but I got it.
I don't know. Why don't I not know?
So, you got the blind eye, Kate Sith, went in and got the black materia and got crushed.
Oh, he sacrificed himself. And then an imposter turned up.
Number two has turned up, but also, Cloud went a bit... He went a bit loopy, didn't he?
Oh, he's like, and
he gave the powerful materia to Sephiroth, who took off again, and then he beat the living daylights out of Rinvello, and I'm starting to understand why.
Oh my! Yeah.
So he did that, and then he fell asleep, and then they woke up in Gongaga, which is one of the other towns, and they were like, Rinvello's gone because of the aforementioned beating.
Yeah.
But Richard had a dream, Cloud had a dream that he'd seen her, and she'd said, I'm in the Sleeping Forest, and I'm going to the City of the Ancients.
Yeah.
And then Sephiroth's like comes down, and he's like, oh, we're gonna have to do something about her, aren't we? And then he woke up.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's where we are. That's where we are in the game
right.
At this point. Are you ready to get started?
Yes.
Let's fire her up and let's get going. You're going to find your Sleepy Forest. That's your first task. And you've been there once before.
I know.
You've been there once before.
I know.
You know that you've been there once before.
Sounds quiet.
I'll turn it up.
What would it sound like for other people? Is it different?
No, we've got our own volume.
Right.
Oh, Rinvello. Wait, how are you here? Go on the menu a sec. Yeah, okay. Did we do something? Oh, yeah. No, that's true. We are here. Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. I remember you went exploring for a little bit after.
You scared me.
No, I was just like curious how we'd managed to get from here. But we did a little bit more at the end of the last video. That brought us here, so I remember now. That was not Cobra. I know it wasn't. I didn't. Did I blame you? Did I just automatically blame you, Cobra? Is that what just happened? You're not doing anything.
I didn't attack or anything.
Oh. Has he got counter-attack material now?
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Oh, awesome. Oh my god, that's good.
Don't try to confuse Vicky, James. She doesn't need her sabotaging like last stream. Don't need you sabotaging like this stream. I didn't do no sabotaging, Rin, and you know it. You know it. Oh, thank you for the host, by the way, Rinvello. I missed that alert. Maybe it was buried by the billions of other alerts that you sent my way, but thank you for the host.
No, if I can just get to my plane without being attacked.
It's another... Who's hosting? Who is it? Cobra Bubbles!
Oh, wow. Thank you.
With 20 viewers.
Very good.
Hello there.
Hello there. Ayatollah Ali, how are you doing?
I'm going around in circles. I don't know where I'm going. Just going in circles.
You're looking for
For
the
God's sake,
forest.
hurry up, man!
Oh my god.
You're looking for the sleepy
I want
forest.
to go in there. But how?
But how?
I have to get over the water, don't I? Oh, I don't like that plane. I don't want to go in it, but you have to, really.
You have to. It is your mode of transportation. Hello, Ali. How are you doing today? Richie's back as well. How's things going? We literally just started the game, Richie. You've not missed anything. You've not missed anything except for excessive spam. You weren't kidding. They really do try to break the stream. They do, Ark. They do.
There's nothing here for me. I'm just going to walk around anyway.
We're going to sleep. We are going to the sleepy forest. Yeah. We're going to chill out. We're going to have a little nap in the sleepy forest. Try, we succeed. They did. It was successful yesterday almost. Fireworks broke for the first time in a long time yesterday. I was quite impressed you guys managed to break fireworks.
I kind of forgot where I'm going.
Fireworks breaking was a good time. Yeah, VR Flad did a lot of work to fix that, and then you guys just destroyed it. Push the limits of technology. Exactly. It's Neon Genesis.
Hello, Neon.
You thought I'd missed today's stream? As if. Neon, hello and welcome in.
Hello. Oh no, this isn't where I need to be.
This is not where you need to be, I don't think.
It's weird, like I didn't realise pretty much all you need to do is just in this area. And that you just have to get on the boat and stuff.
Just get on the boat.
Yeah, but I'm learning.
Silvermoon, did I say hello to you earlier? I meant to say hello to you, so if I didn't, sorry about that.
How
also,
rude.
also hello. Hello, Vicky. Hello, James. Hello, Neon.
Hello. Oh, I just went back in. Good smell.
Some rapscallions outside our house.
Oh no, you didn't. Rinvello, why?
Done it. Droopy Cloud. Droopy
Oh
Richie.
no.
Droopy Richie. You guys.
How could you do this?
It makes you feel better. You're in a part of the game that's really, really easy.
Yeah, I thought
this
so.
area is like all the low level.
Or maybe I'm
monsters,
super. Well, I managed to do it anyway.
All my gifts are frozen. What's happened there? There we go. I don't know what happened with those.
I can't find my plane.
You're gonna have to wait a minute then, aren't you? Chat has defeated you.
No, I'm gonna see if I can see it.
Kind of brutal to all these enemies, how they're basically just a speed bump to you now.
Have we been in here? I think so, but I'm just going while I'm tiny. Bye-bye, I've just been in there.
Bye.
Bye, I got all panicked. But then, did I just go into a different one? Yeah, okay. Just got on my seaplane. Actually, I'll have a quick look around. So there's nowhere else I can easily hop into. Whiz around. Oh!
Returning to an early part or Ruffle Stomp, previously tough enemies is always fun.
Yeah!
Some new enemy skill you've just learned.
Wow.
Right, you just destroy them now. What does the green blinking dot on the map represent? Vehicles. Vehicles.
That was good.
Sometimes they have good items for farm. Well, Richie, we just picked up an enemy skill there, so that was pretty good. Hey, Saint Sanzo, how you doing?
Hello.
I don't want to say his real name, but he came to Oz for New Year's with his other half one year.
Oh.
There you go. You know,
Hello.
you know who it
I know
is.
you.
Yeah, you know who it is.
I know. I've met you.
Saint Sanzo's a real life friend of ours.
Yeah, we know him.
Hope you're doing well. We haven't caught up in ages, actually. We need to have a catch up.
I think that's the last time I saw
Maybe.
them both.
Might have been actually.
Have I been in that one?
No,
just now?
I think I've seen him since, but
I've just been
you
in
have.
that
Yeah,
one.
you're going around the continent at the
Oh,
moment.
silly me. Okay, I can't get any further, so I have to go.
We're all real life friends, James. No, you're just the screen to me, Rinvello. You're just the screen.
Wow.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Pia's watching too. Oh, nice. Hello. Good to see you. Well, I was going to say good to see you again. Good to know you're there, I guess. On my replay, I got Steel on all my characters. I can't be going wild with 5-fingered discounts. Incredible.
What's this?
I'm just an online friend. Oh, Neon. Oh, Neon. Don't be like that. Don't be like that.
Oh. What's up there?
You remember coming?
No.
Cobra's gonna yeet us afterwards as well. You can carry on if you want. We're good now.
This is a bit foresty.
This is a bit foresty.
It's in here. I think it's in here. Yes,
You remember this area, don't you?
I do. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just looking for Susa one.
No, yeet.
Do a barrel roll.
You guys. Your barrel roll brought me back, Cobra. Your barrel roll brought us back. You interrupted the yeet.
There's a lot of nothing in here.
There is a whole lot of nothing.
Am I just going in the same bit?
Do a barrel roll.
Because to me it just looks like I'm literally walking in the same spot over and over.
And yet you carry on doing it.
Well, what am I meant to do?
I don't know.
Let me just check.
Why don't you try talking to the people at least? And find out a little bit more about what you need to do.
I thought I would just be able to go in here and it would be all done.
I know what you think about things. You think if you run around in circles long enough, the game will bend to your will, but that's not how it goes.
Is that how you think I live my life? Oh well, use your words. Right. The forest just beyond here is called the Sleeping Forest. Right now.
Oh, Saint Sanzo, thank you for the Prime subscription.
Oh, thanks.
What you can do now, as well as having access to put my face on Twitch, which I know that you're going to enjoy immensely, you can use these commands in my stream as well. Sorry, you can carry on now.
That's alright. The forest. Right now the forest is asleep, and anyone who wanders in while asleep, it confuses. You can go in, but you may never come out. But just now, a girl in pink and a man in a black cape went in. You think they'll be alright? No. Okay, I've just... But then how... I mean, didn't I get some special thing?
What special thing?
I don't know. I didn't have to get something to wake it up.
And have you got that thing?
I don't know.
Well, if you don't know and it was confusing
Should I
when you were
try
in
and
there.
talk to someone? Oh, well, I haven't got them.
Wait, I thought subbing removed your face. This removes my face for a short while. Yep.
Oh, excavating is a slow process.
Who does X's here?
The treasures we excavate are stored in the box next to the tent. Remember that. But I thought I'd already pilfered their treasures. Can I go in here?
I should move that menu box so it's like over the gifts or something.
Yeah.
Might do that for next stream. Have you spoken to everyone?
No.
Okay.
But where's the tent?
What tent?
You said there's some treasures by a tent.
That treasure box is what he's talking
Oh,
about.
Hello. Welcome to Bone Village, a town for nature lovers. What do you want?
Thank you, Anonymous.
You know what umbrellas? Are you talking about that girl I warned you about? The forest anyway.
What is with you guys?
Oh no. You must be in the Forgotten City. Hello, Raddy.
You have to care because you need to know where you're going, don't you?
I'm going to the forest.
Okay, but you can't get through the forest. That's what you're trying to sort out.
I know, the City of the Ancients. Oh, you must be in the Forgotten City. Oh no, so I have to go to something else before I go to the forest.
No, you have to go through the forest to go to the city.
Oh, the Lunar Heart. That's what I need. That was what I needed. The Lunar Heart.
Make like a tree and leaf the forest. Oh, Rinvello. That's almost ban-worthy. If I didn't appreciate it so much.
It's because it's a dad joke.
It is
you like the dad jokes.
It's a good one. I like that. I like that.
So, we can excavate it for you if you want us to. So, if I say start digging...
Start digging.
Start digging, boys. It's not just the Lunar Harp you're after. What else are you... I want the Lunar...
So select them.
Alright, then I'll lend you some of my stuff. Show us where you want us to dig. Oh god, no. Oh, I've got loads of money, it's fine. So, what do I do? Just select that and see what happens, I guess.
Best part of the game right here.
You being sarcastic?
No, that's what Rinvello
Oh, I
just
thought
said.
you...
Look
you
at me,
sounded
look.
sarcastic.
I swear to God, Rinvello, you do things, and I just get the blame for it, and I suffer for you, you know. I suffer. Wee bit of a lurk. Remember, Friday's the start of the weekend, and James is on Prosecco. The Prosecco is in the fridge. We're just finishing our tea, as you know is the correct order for doing these things.
X marks the spot. What? I'm very confused. I don't know if I'm doing this right.
Try out, see what's going on.
Please push this button.
To set staff in position.
Yeah.
And you can order a search, all done. 3 staff members in that one spot.
Yeah, and then what do I do? Oh, and then I'm done when I'm done. Is that it?
I don't know, you gotta figure this out like all the rest of us did. Can you imagine I was a young boy sat in my bedroom playing this and
there's a
like,
bomb.
oh, there we go.
Right, this...
I had no internet. Each staff member will calculate the tremors and face the buried item. In other words, the point where the staff's line of vision meets is the dig point.
Let me read that again. Calculate.
So you've set them in position. I'll explain this to you because it is a bit complicated. You put them in position.
Yeah.
The bomb goes off. They detect where the treasure is. And so they all just turn their bodies and face the treasure. And wherever their lines of visions intersect, that's where you've got to dig.
Okay.
So they've both turned to look up. Oh, they've all turned to look up there. So it's somewhere up.
Select the dig point by moving the... I'm pressing...
So now you've got to choose where you want to dig. So they're both looking up, which means they're both looking at exactly the same spot.
Yeah.
but it's up there somewhere.
So what do I press?
So now you've got to run up there and try and see where it is that they're looking. There's a correct order. Order! Order! How was both of your days? I've had a busy day today. I've had a really busy day today.
Yeah, me too.
We both had a busy day today. How's your day been, Neon? We were talking about you earlier, actually. I was saying you didn't stream today, so my lunchtime was bereft of Neon. Can you believe it?
So they're digging. It's overnight.
Show me badge. I do. Oh, well deserved. Well, yeah. Neon's helping me with predictions. So yeah.
Yes. Oh.
What's in there?
Could just be a load of crap.
Let's find out. It's nothing. It's nothing. I'm not a modger. Rigged.
So.
See, you've got to do it again. You didn't find it. You didn't dig in the right place.
But I mean, what's the surface area? Is it like a dot or a?
So you've got to put your people out all over this map, all over this one screen.
Okay, so I put them all in one space. That wasn't.
Yeah, you don't want to put them all in one space because then all of them just stood on the spot and all faced the same way.
Okay.
So you want to spread them out so that you get a good distribution of sites. You got to talk to the guy in the door to start the thing.
Okay, I just.
You ever played Dig Dug? I don't think I've heard people talk about it. I don't think I ever did actually play it. Not exactly the same spot, those lines. Oh, is it not exactly? Oh, I didn't know that. I thought they all locked on. So an approximation.
Blubby, blubby,
blubby, blubby, blubby. Cobra with the blubbies. One night of digging. Dig Dug was fun.
Oh my word! I've been yeeted.
We are yeeted.
So it's somewhere up there, is what I think. So I could send them all up here, couldn't I?
If you want to, yeah.
Maybe.
But yeah, they were all facing that way.
So I could just. And how many of them is there? Do we know?
You can see if you ever reach a limit.
Hello there.
I could spend.
Hello there.
I spent every penny I got.
You could if you wanted. I'm sure.
Oh my!
Disconnected online, just caught up on some stuff at home and relaxed. Sometimes that sort of day is needed.
Whoa.
Sometimes.
So I just walk around.
Just stick them in different places.
Oh, this is fun.
Boop, boop, boop. The images didn't load up again.
Do a barrel roll.
What is going on? Did you barrel rolled and yeeted at the same time again? Barrel roll overrides everything. Barrel roll is like the king of all commands. It restores and rejuvenates. It gives you fresher, healthier looking skin and all that. I don't know.
Gee. We have to be up quite early tomorrow.
We do
don't
have to be up early tomorrow, yeah. We haven't even decided what time we're getting up tomorrow, have we?
I'd say 7. No later than 7.
Barrel roll is love. Barrel roll is life. I don't know. I can't fix that picture spinning. I don't know what causes it.
Do a barrel roll.
Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. There we go. Neon just brought us back. All right, let's see where we end up digging. I don't believe it, Rivello, I swear. Alright, so where are they all facing?
Somewhere here. Here. No, because he's like looking that way.
You've got to try and match up as closely as you
So
can.
they're facing. Oh, okay.
Do a barrel roll.
I'm gonna say no.
Oh, you tried to barrel roll me back, but the things are... Oh, no. Oh, no. Hang on, can I override that?
Okay, let's try here.
Do a barrel roll.
Yes. back. I'm gonna have to move that to the top level of my stream deck so I can get to it easily.
I just need to remember.
Remember?
Where?
Roughly
Oh no.
where?
Yeah. It was there, isn't it? Yeah. Come on, baby. Yes!
I was a Mexican wave.
Second time.
Celebratory Reaper.
Whee!
Sorry, headphone users.
Oh my god, yeah, that would hurt. Oh, I'm so happy. Let's see. Oh god. If I could get in. Help me, get me in.
You seem to
Do I have
be
to talk?
you seem to be navigating worse since picking up the Lunar Harp than before you had it.
That doesn't matter.
Who needs a harp when you can't even step into the forest?
I can now, it's alright. I just got excited. Now let's see if this actually works. Sleeping Forest awoke.
No naps for you now.
Oh, is that other like, what's that? The red bit there. Is it red? I saw like a treasure in there.
I don't know, let's see. I don't know what you were looking at.
I thought I saw something red.
Same toe, welcome in.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever it was just went past you. You must have missed it. Red.
Hey. Oh.
Vijata Materia. Not
That-
everyone spots that. That was
that
well
was-
spotted.
That was moving.
That was well spotted. That's a summon. You might want to
Ah.
put that on someone because it's quite nice. Yeah, Neil's just said nice find. No,
Yeah.
a lot of people miss
Really?
that. Lots of people miss that.
Considering like what I get up to, and I noticed that tiny red
Well,
spot.
in fairness, you did run through that screen 20 times and missed it every single time you went there, but but you saw it that time, and that was the main thing.
That's me.
Which summons do you have? We have them all up to this point. We have all of them up to this point.
Magic? Is it magic again?
Materia.
Materia. I forget. Right. So,
Who do you want to give it to?
Richie, if he's got.
Oh, Vicky, she was hyped and then deflated very quickly.
Yeah, that was. You just gave it and took it away, didn't you? You're so mean.
Oh,
So Ramu, I like Ramu.
you like old Ramu.
Counterattack's very good. All is very good because it gets all. Death blow, I like that one too. Steel, okay, we'll replace that one. Yes. I don't really. Steel's not that great.
Oh, who does? Are you talking about L? Are you talking about L? I believe I even saw a pout.
Oh, baby, I want this.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
How do I get this then?
oh yeah. See what I did there?
You can't jump. You just jump down and make life easier. If there's any room.
Thank you for the blobby, by the way. E.
I feel like you don't deserve my magic.
There's only one key materia that I know of, and we're not there yet. We're not at that point where you can get that yet. If it's the one I'm thinking of.
Oh wow, Susu.
Susu got some hands. And feet.
On heads. Oh. No. Oh, Hail's strong now.
Rivello. Nothing. Don't worry about it.
No plans. Whatever these plans are, I'll make them.
I've not made any plans.
Oh, that's good.
I'm not doing any plans.
Good.
But I can't make.
You be nice to
I
me.
can't do anything for whatever others
Be nice to me. Please.
do. Prosecco. I haven't finished my tea yet, Rivello.
Oh, why are you still drinking that tea? It must be cold.
Because it's a cup that's bigger than your head.
No, it isn't. I do have quite a small head though. It's like a pinhead.
Back at eating. That's a new one. Don't eat anyone's back. Good advice.
I bet if I just did this.
I was going to say, you could try to summon that new thing you picked up, but you've started killing them now, so... It's a new, recently found out black meat, which I bet. Will be used for a new Hundo Fundo room. Ooh. This summons Prosecco.
Oh, get him.
That's all bosses and yeah, all bosses. It's no good for Neon. He can't beat the bosses in Final Fantasy VII. He tries hard. He's just not. He's not able to do it.
I really want that.
How do I hand my mod badge? Oh, excellent.
Okay, we're gonna.
Ring, you would cause. I mean, you cause enough chaos not as a mod.
Oh. Oh wow, that's pretty. Look at that.
Nice little view, isn't it?
Let's see if we can see the view properly. Oh no, there's no real other angles, is there?
Sussed out, yeah.
What's that funny thing?
He's an interesting little character, isn't he?
Fire 3
He
you.
was an interesting little character.
Bye boy.
Rip.
Woo. I should be more careful with my magic because obviously something's going to happen at some point. A bigger fight, I shouldn't waste my magic.
Well, there's always a boss fight. So
That's what I mean. Well, yeah, I did too last time.
But you've got your tents and stuff, so
Oh,
as
yeah.
long as you find a save point, you're all good, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh, what's
I'd
this?
save here. Remember, always take the opportunity to save.
I didn't know you could save.
This is the world map. Oh, you've gone in the menu. You can go back out and save. if you need to.
Dolphus.
It was a very slow walk out of there. If you find a save point, yeah. Don't forget to heal.
I'm alright, aren't I?
You're alright.
Yeah. I'll do for now. You can get the Prosecco when you want.
Why is everyone asking me to go get the Prosecco?
Because we've been streaming for almost an hour now and there's no Prosecco. Wow. Oh god, I nearly fell again. know I should.
I'm
I'll
your
just-
biggest fan.
There's too many entrances and exits. No, I'm going this way. Oh my god. There's a lot of. I'm doing a lot of walking. Too many entrances and exits. If there's more than one, it's too much for me.
Ravel's like, don't get lost.
Too late.
Every man's yeah. Well, getting the prosecco. Yeah. Certainly mine. Giggity giddy. Too many entrances and exit.
Here we go. Fishy.
Fishy.
Can I take you?
There's something fishy about this place.
Oh my god. Leave. Did you not hear what I said? Excuse me, I want to get in. Yeah, that's what I said. I said too many entrances and exits.
I know you did.
Oh. Fish boy. Oh, fish boy. I know, I wanted the fish. Right. Have I been here before? I've gone back. Have I? Yes. Is that right? It looks a bit different.
Cobra, I will.
No,
I know when I'm going to do that.
I've just gone back. What a silly.
Is Vicky holding the controller higher up than usual? Can you hear her button presses? I moved the microphone a bit closer to her because I noticed on the VODs that she was a bit quiet.
Not everyone's got bellow like you.
No sound issue. Okay.
I'm just softly spoken. That's all.
And I am more like Brian Blessed.
Oh, there's a green thing up there.
Well, go get it then.
Oh, well, I'm just going back, aren't I? Getting stuck. Bloody stuck. I don't even know how I got down here, to be fair. I'm just going to go back down again. Oh no, I'm going up. Comet materia.
Ooh. Could
Is
you put
that-
that over there, please?
Is that a good one? Thanks.
Why didn't you equip it and find out?
So I think we're going to have to equip somebody else. Cheers.
Cheers.
I've already drunk a bit. No, which ones do I press again?
Honestly, that noise.
Is it just the main thing?
Are you trying to equip the materia?
Mm-hmm.
Then you wanted to go into. I know the word equip materia makes you think equip, but you want to go materia.
Okay, you said to me to go to equip.
I didn't. I said equip the materia.
Just come on now.
Everyone who's come back here has gone, oh my god, she sounds so lovely. Never say that about me though, do they?
Oh, that's very sweet.
They're like, he's got a voice like gravel on slate. Disgusting.
Oh no. Oh, come on.
Is much better than James. Yeah. Are you trying to equip some magic? What are you trying to do? Right now?
I'm trying to choose what I don't want and to give the comet, but I'd like them all, you see. Maybe we'll see what about K-Wolf.
Neon says manipulate was my suggestion from last stream. On Tifa, maybe.
Is that Rasusi?
Yes,
Does she have manipulate?
I think so. It's one of the yellow ones.
So keep that one.
No, he was saying replace it.
Okay.
That was his suggestion.
Fine, I will go. I will suggest. Do
People
the
tell me
suggestion.
I have a face for radio and a voice for print. That's such a. Oh, that took my words away. That was
Your
a
breath
good
away.
one. That was a good one.
I've got my voice recorded at my work. Like when people phone up, it's my voice. And if I ever call, I just cringe so bad. So I can't listen to my voice yet. Can't listen. So anyway, there wasn't much going on there, but I got that comet thing. So that's good.
Try it out later. See what it's like. We got a fair few e-skills. Yeah, we picked some up. Who does? We've started picking some up.
Mm-hmm. Give us an impression. No. It's just posh voice.
Hello.
Hello. Well, no.
My name is Vicky.
Well, no. I thought I try and sound posh, but then I listen back to it and I'm like, no, you cannot sound posh if you tried.
I'm the Liverpudlian.
Well, yeah, but you sound posher than me. Like, even though you live at Bradley, and you definitely do. You're posh northern.
Posh Northern.
Posh northerner.
Posh Northern.
Right, so there was some goodies there, I suppose, but
Couple of goods. Hey up, Arkida. Yeah. I used to have a really strong Liverpudlian accent when I was younger. Really strong.
you've lost it, haven't you?
It's gone away.
Well, since we've been together, it's always been the same, hasn't it? I guess.
Yeah.
Right, I should pay attention.
I've been saying that for the entire game, dear.
Well, because there's all these exits, and oh my god, there's too much. What's this? Give it to me.
I don't know. Tap on it and see what happens.
I want
You're
it.
not facing it. Have you just given up on that, have you now?
No, I'm trying to go. I can't face it.
You can't face it.
I've only got one voice. It's this voice.
Work your way through all the directions on the D-pad and just see what happens. Oh, you really didn't face it. There. Oh, you nearly had it. Keep tapping X. Just keep tapping X as you're doing it. You'll get it eventually. Never mind.
Whew.
Her phone voice is like her stream voice.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know. You don't put a voice on for stream. You just don't. You use your normal voice.
Yeah, this is my voice. The one voice.
Neon says move away from it and try to shift Cloud to look at it. So he's talking about move that way and then back that way.
Like this.
Yeah. See, so you were facing it then, but you were like not in the right position.
Oh no, I've just messed it. Oh come on! It's so sensitive.
This is the final boss of the game.
I'm gonna get this if it takes 3 hours.
It's okay if we can't do this one. There will be others if we continue to explore.
I'm gonna get
So
it.
you don't need to get that one. He's saying.
Yeah, why is it so hard? Well, there's a treasure in there, so.
Try and walk towards that wall there, and then walk back towards it. That's yeah. You're having a right time with this, aren't you?
Right. Screw this, maybe.
Don't quote me. I could be wrong, but I feel like some of them can be interacted with, and some can't. Oh, so that might be one that you can't. Even
Maybe,
use.
yeah. I got an elixir though. That's all right.
Why is this so hard?
Mhm. There we go.
Yeah, we'll go with that route, Bella. Go with that.
I want to read your stuff.
Who lit that
Like a
candle?
cow. I want to go in your bathroom.
She
Oh.
did it herself. Who does? Look, there's a bed here.
Shall we take a break here? I don't know. Well, you haven't given me the option, have you? Oh. Yeah, go on then.
Don't forget to heal.
I think I'm alright.
All right, redeems are off.
Was I meant to
Redeems
come
are
in
off.
here?
Oh, you're
guess.
having a conversation now.
I feel it.
Yeah, just so everyone knows, bit redeems are off and gameplay changing redeems are off.
You're capable.
That is your early warning of these things. You're no fun. What's wrong? Are you sick? Just whenever we do story stuff, it's better to, play it safe.
Rinvello is here, and so is Sephiroth.
We know Rinvello's here. We know Rinvello's here. I'm here too. Hello, Nicarassi. Yeah, only for story purposes.
Hello.
So yeah, whenever we get into like a bit of the story, I'm going to be disabling them just for viewership's sake.
You that one.
What? Sephiroth's here too?
Rinvello's lurking. But how can you tell? I feel it's not an excuse. I feel it in my soul.
What should we do? We must hurry to her.
Right, let's hurry and find Rinvello. He's a bit weird, eh?
Who is?
Richie. He's like, right, okay.
Richie, you're a bit weird.
I'm just gonna have a peek in your house first.
Thought I saw something shiny then.
No, I didn't. Oh. It's not. That's not shiny. Oh. Here we go, it's hiding. Oh, and then this makes it difficult now. Oh, enemy skill materia. That's a good one to have, isn't it? On them. Let's see. So they're all fully healed.
Yep.
And you do it's materia, isn't it? Or is it
If you want to equip it, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Thing with those, I'll tell you this: if someone's already got enemy skill on, don't give them another one. So do check.
I don't really know what that's about, so yeah, we'll do that. There we go, done. Oh, there's nothing here for me. More shinies.
Thank you,
Look at
Neil.
this one. Oh, it's it's dark now.
Night time.
That's what happens.
It's dark. Thank you for the luck, Cobra. Oh, but not really. Okay, you were doing a Rinvello as well. There's another one of those things. That one you can talk to.
No time to think about it.
Oh, okay. It's nothing going on there then.
Fine. Oh, excuse me, what's that one? Okay.
Giggity. I had a dream you were in London. How did it feel? It's not the usual line, yeah. I don't think I've ever seen that line. We're getting all the new stuff
I'm
when
doing
Vicky's
fun
playing.
things, yeah. My brain is making the game do strange things.
It had McDonald's. McDonald's is one of those food, like one of those places you go where when you're abroad, if you're in a country where you're just not sure what you should be eating because you're not used to the culture, you're not used to the food, you can go to McDonald's and you're gonna get something that's everywhere. It's like it's like a safety dinner, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, if all else fails, McDonald's will do, won't it, hey?
guess because yeah, Neil, it must be. Yeah.
I've got in a pickle now. I've forgotten how I got it.
Travel tips from Rinvello.
Ravello lives in Ireland, is that right?
I think so.
Okay.
No one has done a full 100% lore run in one sitting. Dino Bambino did a hundo in, I think it was like 48 hours or something like that, or 52 hours.
We have to find Ravello.
Yeah. Ask Dino about it. Who does? He did do. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if he managed to do absolutely everything, but I know he did like a 50-hour stream where he did nothing but this game. Or 30 hours maybe. Yeah, maybe I've just exaggerated the number, but he did. He was playing for a very long time. Poor lad was destroyed.
What's this fun time?
Yep, Dublin.
Dublin.
And Dublin and Dublin and Dublin.
We've
and
not
Dublin.
been to Dublin, have we?
We haven't. I have. I've been a few
How dare
times.
you?
Oh, all the text options as well. My goodness. 70 hours? 1,000 hours.
I'm quite confused what's going on here.
It's night time.
Ah!
Bet your gravy drops.
There's not really anything I can do in here.
Mate, you haven't been to Antarctica before. You'd win that bet. You'd win that bet, Nico.
I'd like to go.
The odds aren't great, though. I mean...
I'd like to go somewhere chilly.
That's more than chilly, dear.
I'd like to go somewhere really cold.
It's not like it's a bit chilly outside. It's like blasting blizzards of like minus 50 degrees and things. I said 50 again. I don't know if it's actually 50, but... No gamba, only blobby. More gamba, more blobby. Haha. Oh, I like that emote. Whose emote is that? QATW partner. I like that emote.
I opened that one, didn't I? Yeah. How am I back in here?
Did you walk back in the door?
Oh!
Oh, it's a free emote. Nice. I might even have it. Let me see.
Don't know if I've been this way.
I don't.
Double check.
I don't have it. You baited me into doing that.
Rinvello's. Ooh, that was. I don't think I've been that way. Rinvello's voice coming from there. Why is it every time I do this? I mean, I end up going around everything first.
It's just the game. It's how it does.
But I mean, no matter how you play it, does it do that? So say if you went in one direction, no.
Well, I'm sure if you'd walked directly here, no, you wouldn't have walked
Yeah,
everywhere
that's
first.
what I mean.
I don't know how to answer that for you, dear.
Why is it that I always go around the houses, if you know what I mean?
You're not the only one.
Yeah, it just... I feel like going the different way.
Just cause. Game is kind of intentionally linear. It can be, can't it? That's kind of you know, that's a criticism. You know, I've got a lot of criticism for Final Fantasy 13. I've got a lot of criticism for Final Fantasy 13. But that's the one thing that I've never agreed with, is that the criticism of calling that game linear. I mean, every single Final Fantasy is linear. All of them are linear. There's an illusion of choice. There's an illusion of an open world, but it's linear. You're on a set path where you're going.
That's why I said that. I was
Yeah.
like, well, you know, no matter whatever way I go.
So whilst I have a lot of complaints about 13, that's not one of them. I don't agree with that complaint. Yeah, it's just boring. That's it. Cobra, you hit the nail on the head. You hit the nail on the head. It's linear, yes, just like all the others, but it's also boring. Yeah. Antarctica is very chill and refreshing. Just bring a jacket. Yeah. One winter when I was in Minneapolis, it was colder in Minneapolis than it was on both Mars and in Antarctica.
We just don't get extreme temperatures, really, do we?
Except this week, it's been bloody hot.
Yeah.
Well, it feels like extreme temperatures for the UK.
Well, yeah. It's gonna be even hotter this week, next week. What's this? I'm gonna get your goodies. Magic sauce.
FF7 does amazing at covering it up. I really thought Ed Free. Yeah, exactly, Narrow. Exactly. And that's what Final Fantasy 13 does badly. It's like what Cobra said. It's boring. They don't make it entertaining. They don't make it exciting in 13. And that's why it's so obvious. That's why I think that's where the criticism comes from, because it's so visible that it's linear. Whereas all the rest of them, I think it's FF10. You can go back. Yeah, true.
Oh, I came out of here before.
You are on the other side now.
Oh my god, it's confusing. Jesus Christ. Do that again.
Cripes. Not merely linear, even the maps do not have left-right turns. You just go forward and then wrap around a corner to continue going forward, and the Crystarium is also linear, so you don't have true freedom on how you level up your characters, but the whole game's lore is based around not having any real freedom. That's true. Not even after chapter 12, so if you get stuck on the jet boss in 12, you might as well reload a save in 11. You know what? In the chat, there's my thoughts on Final Fantasy 13. That's all I'm going to say about it, because otherwise it'll set me off again, and I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
Why do I keep doing that?
I don't know why you keep doing that. What's the next best after 7? That implies that you think that everyone's going to say 7 is the best. 6 is the best. 7 is the second best.
Why is 6 the best?
6 has a better story, in my opinion.
This is what I want. What is it? I wanted to get up here, but what can I do?
You can look at it.
Oh, pretty.
2. Oh my god, Nikarasu. Not 2. Not 2. 7 and 10 story music.
Are you still meant to have redeems disabled?
Not after years. Yeah, redeems are disabled on purpose. FF9 story is really good as well, yeah. Julie, welcome in. Hello.
What nice dinners are you making, Julie?
Yeah, what's the dinner
Hello
today,
there.
Julie?
Hello.
What's the dinner of the day? Make us all jealous. 10, 9, and 6 are a good shout, thank you. Yeah. Narrow, they're the highlights of the series. They're the highlights.
Aurora Amulet. I'm getting lots of good stuff, I suppose. No, what's that? Red. No, I have to be up there to go there. Okay.
Famous for the trilogy. 13, you don't have any freedom. 13-2, you have too much choice, and in the end it means nothing. 13-3, everything you do matters, but nothing you do can prepare you for what needs to be done. Interesting.
They're all standalone, aren't they? Each game, eh?
Yes. Except unless it's like... So 10-2 is a direct sequel to 10. 13-2, 13-3 are direct sequels to 13.
Yeah.
So they have a... The sequel is linked to the number of the game. It's not linked to the name Final Fantasy.
Is it all different writers and stuff like that?
I don't know. Didn't develop the games myself.
Well, I'm sure you can find it. Jesus Christ.
No, they're all the same teams mostly. All the Bravest is the best, clearly. Oh my god. Debit is down in all of Canada. I have no idea. Anarchy. Debit is down. 2, no one plays that. It sucks when people play it. Makes for good content. It's so bad. There's who does his ratings.
This is a very confusing forest. Okay, well, I'm just gonna...
If you're like me, you choose to believe all the games are secretly connected. You have much time to watch YouTube videos? Only if I stay up late at night. I'm supposed to catch up on my sleep at the weekends, and then I normally stay up till like the same time, don't I? Watching YouTube videos and stuff.
And then I have to pry you out of bed when the baby's screaming.
He's like, Daddy, and she's like, go see him, and I'm like, Mommy.
He does actually call for you more.
in the morning. So no, but he calls for you as
Well,
well.
no, because he's used to me being there actually in the morning. He's so cute though. Oh, baby. I don't know if I've been. Oh, my hands are really hot.
Hot hands.
Oh.
12, then X missed 10. Yikes, blitzball. Don't know what that means. Chocobo gods connect them all. Yeah, that's Rinvella's theory of all the games being secretly connected, yeah.
I've been here before.
Can't believe it's not on the BBC.
I need to start working out where I've been and where it goes. It's all linked. It's all linked.
10-2 should be de-released. I choose to believe that the Moombas in FF8 are the same species as Red 13, or a derivative species at least. But the Moombas are explained in FF8. Where they come from is explained. 10-2 or 15, which is well. I've not played 15, who does, so... I've played it, but I've not played much of it, if that makes sense.
I feel like I'm going back to the start almost this way. We'll see. Oh. Yeah, I am, aren't I? I'm going back on myself.
Yeah, you're going all the way back. This is like how you got in the first place.
I just need to keep going, but I keep just going around.
Is 10-2 going to be on your list? So, side games were sub goals. Ooh, that looks like an interesting video, Neil. I'll definitely take a look at that. Yeah, side games are sub goals, but I've got so many side games queued up that I stopped the sub goals for a while. So yeah, 10-2 will be a sub goal at some point. And then it's your choice, it's chat's choice whether we play it or not. Moombas are explained in FF8, but in theory events in FF8 occur before. So Red 13 is like the future of where the Moombas evolved, and the Shumi were previously Guado. Sanzo, I started 15, and then it was roughly when I was starting streaming as well. So I stopped playing because I knew I was going to stream it eventually. So no, I've never... I got to like the... I got to... where did I get to? I got to the point of the initial invasion. And then that's where I stopped.
Hello.
Hello.
What's going on here?
Sphere system is 10 out of 10. It is an interesting mechanic.
Oh, jolly good, but I keep just going back on myself.
So let's see why people don't like it, but I do like it. FF11.
Oh god, this is
Okay. All right. I'm reading your chat messages. I'm just not gonna read them out loud.
Save point. That's a good, good one.
Get a save in. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm reading your messages. Don't worry. And I probably will come back to them, but I just won't read them out loud.
Oh no.
Cheers, Neon.
I don't know where I'm going, but this looks more interesting. I'm level 40. I'm Richie.
This is one of those areas you could take a nap. You know, seeing as the sleeping forest has woken up, you could chill out here and have a little
What
sleep.
the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
I think I already have to. Oh, is this somewhere to chill out? Just wanna have a peek. It's a funny girl. Get past it.
I'm not the one who looks puzzled. You're the one who looks puzzled.
But is there something I can do here?
That surprised you.
Yeah. She's there.
There she
We're
is.
in Velo.
How did she get past the fish? How did she get past the fish? I want to know. I want to know how you got past the fish.
I'm in Velo.
Aerith put the fish there. Got it. Fish are friend, not food.
I kept trying to get in with that fish. And
Get in with the fish?
Yeah, and I just couldn't.
He wasn't having it, was he?
No, but anyway, I got some bits and pieces. So.
Why have you put the controller down?
Well, I didn't know I needed to press anything.
Well, you've just apparently given up on playing anything. Aren't you going to move?
I just. Well, he's not. I mean, he's not moving.
What are you doing?
I'm not controlling him.
Why have you got your sword out?
I don't know. Look at this. What the hell is wrong with me?
I'd put that away if I were you.
I can't. You press. Am I? When I do this pressing.
Hey, brunette. Wiggle that butt.
Okay, I'm very confused.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
I don't know what you're doing either.
Because I mean, how do I walk and move away and stuff? It's not actually letting me. Is it broken?
I don't know, try pressing other stuff.
Because I'm literally stuck.
Rinvello's saying thrust forwards and backwards.
Oh my god, that's really. I can't stop doing it. He's showing off his sword, but yeah, okay.
What are you doing?
He's trying to stop himself, isn't he?
Well, you better stop him.
Ow! Stop.
Richie!
Stop. What are you making me do?
That was a close one.
What, did I
don't know
stop
what you were
myself?
doing. I don't know what you were doing there.
What do you mean? I couldn't do anything else.
Watch.
Oh my god, not a sword to the head. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh, you absolute bastard. Oh, her ribbon. Her little ribbon's come off. Those were the things we were looking at, weren't they? Is that like her soul?
Look at chat.
Is that like her soul?
I don't know.
Oh.
Hey, Dino.
Oh no. Velo.
Look, everyone's coming in just for this point.
Oh. This can't be real.
Do not worry. Soon the girl will become part of the planet's energy.
Oh, great.
All that is left is to go north. The promised land waits for me over the snowy fields. There I will become a new being by uniting with the planet, as will this girl.
Shut up. The cycle of nature and your stupid plan don't mean a thing. What a bastard. And Velo is gone. And Velo will no longer talk, laugh, cry, or get angry. Oh. What about us? What are we supposed to do? What about my pain? My fingers are tingling. My mouth is dry. My eyes are burning. And he's just like, oh.
What are you saying? Are you trying to tell me you have feelings too?
Of course. What do you think I am? Who do you think I am?
Stop acting as if you were sad. There's no need to act as though you're angry either. Because, Richie, you are.
Is that the music? You got it?
No, it's
No?
keeping the sad music.
What? I wanted the Dylan.
You want to carry out your rage, don't you?
He doesn't need. I don't think he likes magic.
Right, I'm going to quickly catch up on chat while whilst we're going on there.
Oh my god! So they're crying.
Oh, what are they sad? Of course they're sad.
So that I mean no, but I mean they're like the music's sad, so it's like they're crying when they're attacking him.
Yeah.
You fucking arsehole.
You nearly did it yourself. You had your sword out, didn't you?
Did I stop myself? Oh no,
think
can
you
that be a thing that you
stopped
can do? I don't want to fight.
Okay, be careful of what you just did there. Did you see what that was?
No.
Okay, just be... Watch.
Watch this.
Reflected back to you.
Oh jeez.
So don't use magic. Don't use magic on it.
Okay.
I played this for the first time 2 years ago. I didn't see this happen. I broke down when I saw the sword go through us, and it didn't stop crying until saved, and it was a couple of minutes after switching your PS2 off until it stopped. Oh no. Silver Moon.
Oh, why did I do that?
Well, no more spammed redeems now, eh?
Oh god. Why did I have to keep the music on?
Rasusu, this was a dangerous scene to watch while you were driving.
He's strong.
Neon, thank you for the host. Didn't deserve that. Still butt hurting to this day. FF7 was the first game to break me.
Is there a
Oh.
phoenix down? That's it.
Where's that? Yeah, we haven't seen it, have we, Dino? No tears from Vicky though. She's like, she was rude during our date. She deserved it.
Oh no. I'm just the stoic English person.
Act refresh, you know you want to.
Oh god, cable for game. What is going on? I shouldn't use it. Played it the rest of them. Oh.
Wolf's dead. Gonna join Runvello.
I think I need. Oh no, I don't need to put more phoenix downs.
Yeah, the Aqualung prediction was only for if it started the battle with it. Just to clarify that. So the prediction was, will the very first move that Genova uses be Aqualung? And it used Blue Flame. So the prediction answer was no. Start date might go to 9. 8 isn't for you. 8 is a learning curve after this game, Snipe. It is. Oh my god, it's got a thing for K-Wolf, this thing, hasn't it? 4 HP. Went downstairs an hour and a half later to see Dad, told him I finished his squad and started crying again. Oh no. Quake 2 was reflected. Yeah. You've got to not use spells on it. They're reflecting off it. Every spell that you cast on it is bouncing back to you.
Why am I not paying attention?
I don't know, because I told you that earlier. It's
the
going to do
sad
it now.
Music.
That's gonna bounce back.
Okay. It's the sad music.
Beowulf's dead again.
Oh shit. Good job, I've got loads of Phoenix Downs in, innit?
He's dead. You got it. You've carried out your vengeance. All right, I'm gonna be quietly reading chat again, just for all that plays out here.
Well, people, I didn't read too much. They were so sad.
Everyone's talking about how sad they were.
Yeah. She was very brave. I didn't think she would die, actually.
Because you are a puppet.
Maybe she can come back to life. I'm a puppet.
Yeah, chuck a phoenix down on her.
Oh, don't. I always thought we could then.
Oh, look.
Oh, she sat up. Like, oh, he's going. He's
Stroking at her.
oh, her little ribbon fell off.
Run away. That's what the bottle is.
Oh, he's carrying her. We can save her, maybe. Maybe we can save her.
We can rebuild her. We have the technology.
He can't just carry. Oh my god.
I know I've poured a bit too much there, but I'll pour a bit more on yours. Look, you watch this.
I'm watching it. No, she's not dead. No. I don't believe you. Oh. What does F mean?
It's like respects.
Okay. Oh. He's like. Oh.
Good job you didn't level her up loads, eh?
So, she helped a lot. Oh, why does that mean all her materia and stuff's gone?
No, she gave that back to you before she ran away.
Oh.
Yeah, you can put that
Not
back
that
up.
that matters. Why did you have to bring that into it? Everyone, listen to me. I'm Richie, ex-soldier, born in Niblum. I came to settle up with Sephiroth. What's going on? I came here by my own free will, or so I thought. However, to tell the truth, I'm afraid of myself. There is a part of me that I don't understand.
Did you see what Rebella said?
Oh God, the part that made me give the black materia to Sephiroth. If you hadn't stopped me, Rinvello might have been something inside of me, a person who is not really me. Is there an option? Could he have killed her?
We'll never know.
Right, I suppose. That's why I should quit this journey before I do something terrible. I am going. He destroyed my hometown 5 years ago, killed Rinvello, and is now trying to destroy the planet. I'll never forgive Sephiroth. I must go on. I have a favour to ask of you. Will you all come with me? To save me from doing something terrible.
All right, Richie.
I don't know how Rinvello tried to save the planet from the meteor, and I guess now we'll never know. But we still have a chance. We must get that black materia back before Sephiroth uses it. Let's go. My hands are hot. End of disc 1.
You've reached the end of disc 1.
Shall I say yes?
Yes, please save. Then I need to do, because we're playing on PlayStation 3, on the digital version, I need to do some funky
Admin.
things to make it switch disc.
Okay. I don't know
What
if
are your
I've done that, but
thoughts?
I'll do it. Oh, sad. Poor little lady.
You actually got there a lot quick. I thought we were going to spend the whole stream getting
Do
to
you
this
reckon?
point.
It's only half. It's not even 10:30.
I thought it was going to take you a long time to find the forest again.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Nice MU. It's not. Hey, it's PS3. It's PS3. Dino. I switched to the digital version because of the sound issues that we were getting with the disc version.
Because we did use the other one, didn't we? First.
But yeah, the sounds weren't working properly. Okay, so wait, we have to go back one more screen. Black Shuriken, welcome in.
Hello, Black Shuriken.
And that's where we'll end things for YouTube. Bye. No, I'm joking.
I actually got quite far. Hey, that's a big.
You did? So what do you think about all of that?
I think she can't come back to life now. She's in the water.
She's not getting Phoenix down now, is she?
Oh,
She's
God.
gone. She's dead.
I almost killed her. I didn't know what I was doing with the
slapped
controls.
her with your big sword, didn't you?
Yeah, but it was just like going like.
You were thrusting at her.
Yeah, just whacking that sword.
And she was
about.
just like nonplussed, just kneeling there, like,
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
maybe
Sephiroth just came down from the sky. I thought he's going to impale her head.
Maybe if you'd done that a bit quicker, he might have missed.
No.
I'm joking.
No, that's a big storyline, isn't it? A big point.
Yeah.
Stop teasing.
I'm teasing a little bit.
Oh.
I never played the disc version. Yeah, I started on the disc version, Snipe, but we were having some sound effect issues, and I had to switch to the PS3 digital version. So it is still the PS1 edition that we're playing. It's just the digital version of the PS1 game. This is where disc 2 starts. I thought it'd start when you got out of Midgar. Never figured out how I got to Earth, but Sleep needed to find her. So yeah. Are you sad?
Yeah.
Are you sad?
Now, so we've now had Kate Sith die. I'm not so bothered about that anymore.
Well, he came back again.
Yeah.
Didn't he?
Well,
So-
no, that was a different version. That's not.
Well,
the
he's
same.
a remote control puppet. He's being controlled by someone in Midgar.
Oh.
So there's someone who's controlling him. You don't know who it is yet.
Okay.
But someone's remote controlling him. So when the first one got crushed, he just sent another one.
So but she's dead now. So
She's dead. She doesn't have another version now.
No. She's a human.
She's down and
Humans
out.
don't have other versions.
She is skewered. She's shish kebab.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to be skewered like
She
that.
was. That was pretty brutal.
Oh.
Vicky didn't even get the really cool limit break for Aerith. No, that's
Was
true.
there a good limit break? Would that have been if I leveled up a bit
She has a
more?
limit break that makes everyone invincible and not take any damage whatsoever.
Oh, that would have been good.
Yeah.
Why is that? Just because she wasn't strong enough or didn't use the right moves and that?
Just didn't level her up enough to do it. Yeah.
She was quite high level, wasn't she?
She's
I don't
dead now.
Oh, bless. We
Uh,
will not forget her. We're going to avenge her death. We're going to get that Sephiroth. We're
Yeah.
going to get him.
Oh, look at the poll results. So Neon just did a poll. When you played this game, were you upset at Eris's death? 2 people didn't care at all. There were a couple of people who didn't
just
care
like,
at all. They're just like, yeah, savages,
Meh.
absolute emotional savages.
Oh, Darth's coming. Did you
Hello,
see
that Darth. Hello.
Hello.
And she's lurking as well. She's
Yeah, I
lurking.
saw her.
That Darth, it's good to see you. Always good to see you, that Darth. Rebirth won't end here now. I have theories on that, Neon, but it's not. I can't talk about them yet.
So that means she's going to rebirth. She might rebirth, maybe.
Not getting remake part 2. It's going to be on PS5. Can't get part 2. It's going to be a waste buying part 1 on PS4. Part 1's still fun though. It's still a good game to play. If you can get it reduced, Snipe, then I would suggest it. And you can use the PS4 disc in a PS5. So if you ever do eventually buy a PS5, your PS4 disc will work with it. And it upgrades the PS5 version, I believe. Do the Aerith Resurrection quest. That was a big theory in the 90s that you could bring her back to life.
I wish you could, but I know.
New Game Plus.
She's dead.
PS7 needed for final DLC remake. Have Aerith. No. Yeah, you gotta have Aerith maximum health, a level 4 limit break, and it's gotta be a full moon during a planetary alignment, and she will live.
Is this one of the main things you didn't want to spoil, like for me?
Yes, this is what we've been. This is why I've been telling you be careful in chat. Get out of Neon stream because this is the one.
I never heard it.
There are a couple. There's a few other story plot points which we've got to keep you protected from, which is why you're still not allowed to go in Neon stream.
My husband won't let me go in the stream.
Not allowed to. No, gotta keep it safe. But yeah. There's a couple of other things that we've got to keep you safe from, but that was the main one. This is the big one.
Oh.
This is the big one. Right, should we get into disc 2 then? Shall we start this off? Because
Okay.
we've got to follow up this.
Avenge the death. We've got to do it.
All right, back to you.
Okay. You know what? It's rare I cry on anything though, isn't it? Do you remember when did I last cry? It was when
Wasn't there
Buffy's
something-
mum died. And
Oh
Buffy the
yeah,
Vampire
we were watching
Slayer.
Buffy the
Oh
Vampire
my
Slayer.
God. I was like lying and you're just crying.
It was.
That was so sad, but yeah, that was the last time I've cried when we've watched something actually, I think. So I need to get out of here now. Sephiroth, I wonder which way he went. It's
What's
hurting
he
his
doing?
brain.
There he is. There he goes. He's just walking. Using his own 2 legs. It's fine.
Is he? What's he doing? He doesn't. I mean, he's
Just
just.
Going for a stroll.
UK Wolf.
You alright?
Sephiroth said to me, head north past the snowfields.
Oh yeah. Redeems are back on.
Head north past the snowfields. Part 2. It's on now, isn't it? I'm just can't believe it's there's 3 discs. Did you say?
There's 3 discs. Yeah, I'm wondering why Rinvello's bit alerts didn't go off. God, don't tell me it's crashed again. Huh?
So I just need to get out of here now.
I don't know what happened, Rin. I don't know what happened.
You have to fix it.
Goddamn streamer bot. What is wrong with you today? Alright, Right, let me stop that server. Start again. I know what you want to do, but I'm not going to do it that way. Hence, that's Rinvello's
That's how
punch.
I'm feeling right now.
That was for Rinvello's 99 bits. Thank you, Rinvello. And this is for Rinvello's 200
I
bits.
think I'm going the wrong way, but that's okay.
I'm running version 1.1. 1.10, sorry, not 1.1, 1.10. Fish is back. Lord
I don't go into the fish.
Lord
I just need to get out of it now, somehow. I've gone the wrong way. I've just lost.
Scared the crap out of me.
I feel
Sorry,
like I've
Susan.
achieved such a lot now.
We have. You finished like a third of the game.
Yeah, I mean, so I feel like if
What's that cacophony of
I
noise?
goof around a bit, it's alright. Try leaving.
Oh my god, Rinvello.
Dina's try leaving.
Rinvello's gone bananas. He's taken out his grief.
Dino, if only it's that easy.
Okay, so you
Well, so I meant to head north, but do I head north? I'm going out of the forest now, aren't I?
head north.
Yeah, but did they see it away from the... Well, yeah, I'll get out of the
You
forest.
literally saw Sephiroth walking. You saw the way he went. You saw him on the path walking.
Fucking lost now.
You have lost it, haven't you?
Fucking lost.
Rinvello, thank you for. Let's see. Let's work our way back. You
Okay,
did
you gotta help
a.
me.
Do a barrel roll.
Keep exploring, and if
This
you
way.
can't find it, I'll help you. So Rinvello did the big punch.
I could probably go in here.
He did a not. No, you can't get past the fish.
Okay.
Fish is back.
Do a
Big
barrel
punch,
roll.
Omni Slash, and an R. And a yeet. Thank you, Rinvello. And then Cobra, following up with a yeet of his own.
Yeah, so
Are we zoomed in a bit? We are. Rinvello, you've successfully changed the zoom of the camera. That will take a barrel roll to fix. That'll take a barrel
You
roll
can
to
barrel
fix.
roll us if you need to.
And it's He's getting cleverer. He's timing out. He's
Do a barrel roll.
Yeah, there we go.
He knows how it works now.
He knows how it works. Yeah. He's blocking up the barrel roll. So
Oh yeah, I got myself in a pickle now. Oh. I've got to stop.
Well, if Neon is feeling sorry for you, maybe he'll start a poll that will ask, "Can I give you directions?" And if Neon decides, that you're capable of
Please.
finding your own way
No.
through, then
Oh come on, that's mean.
it's not up to me. I can't.
That's
I
a
can't.
mean way of wording it.
If chat decides I can help you, then I'll help you. But you know, why is there ketchup in the corner? I might ask why there's not ketchup in your corner. You thought about that? Okay, this is the screen where you saw Sephiroth. I can tell you that at least.
Sephiroth.
So where did you see him walking?
North. This way?
Alright, poll's not required. He didn't go that way though. James is not required to play the Blobby video game. Do you know how happy I am about that? I'm pretty happy.
I've done it. I've finished the game. He's hopping. What?
Yeah, he's jumping up the thing.
Jesus Christ.
He's like, up, 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 up,
Skibbity doo dah.
Oh, I restarted StreamerBot, so source is going to turn off again. I'm going to have to... Source count. Frank is a dark boy. I'm here for this.
Hello.
Frank, were you here for the main event? Did you see what happened?
What's this, sooner? No.
Sooner cures status elements. So you know earlier, when you were turned to stone,
Okay. Yeah.
and we couldn't cure you because you didn't have enough items. Asuna cures all bad statuses.
Oh, nice. Did I equip that?
You just
Okay.
learned an enemy skill.
Oh.
By accident, but you learned it.
Oh, we need some cures here.
Kane, welcome in. Been lurking, so yes and no. Okay, no worries. It's good to see you, Frank. It's good to see you.
Hi, Frank.
Source for F-er. I see what you're doing there, Ravella. I see what you're doing. What has happened
Don't
to...
kill yourselves.
What's happened to Richie?
Oh, God, jeez.
He's got 2 HP and he's tiny.
It's fine. Don't kill them.
He can go in your pocket. How did Vicky take the big moment? Pretty well, didn't you? It helped that, I think it helped that Rinvello was, not Rinvello in game, not Rinvello in chat. I think it helped that Rinvello was physically abusive on the date. Rinvello in game, not Rinvello in chat. I think it helped that Rinvello was physically abusive in the date because
You know what?
there was a lack of empathy after that. Again, just to be absolutely sure you all heard that, Rinvello in the game, not Rinvello in the chat.
I just...
Rinvello in chat is pretty abusive sometimes too. I can't disagree, yeah. She said effort, she was on the date. She mean on the date deserved it, exactly, you see, yeah.
No,
Guaranteed
no one
90%
deserves it.
Enjoys 9 more than 8, yeah. Yeah, Snipe. 8 is I enjoy 8. I enjoy 8, but the plot is not great. Not a great plot. But I do enjoy playing the game. It is different. It is different to this game. It's very different to this game. And oh my god. Neon, are you gonna count? Are you genuinely gonna count? Yeah, there's a new prediction up. There is a new oh my god. Okay, so I see what you're gonna. Okay, you're not gonna. I see what you're gonna do. I see what you're gonna do. Meteor rain. Did you see that? You got a new limit
Is
break.
that good?
Yes, go to your menu.
Oh, for God's sake. I don't know what
Everyone
I'm doing.
hates these things. Go to your menu. Okay,
I want to get up.
No, we're going back down. We're going back down. Go to your menu.
That's it.
Hello?
Okay.
Thank you. Go down to limit.
Oh, you can do
To
that.
Richie. And you see now, so you've been using Blade Beam and Clim Hazard, but now you've got a level 3. And in level 3, you've got a new limit break called Meteor Rain. So you
Okay.
can now set that.
So what do I do? Just click
Select
on
it. And say yes. So you're not going to be able to use Blade Beam and Clim Hazard anymore. Meteor Rain is going to be
I'm
your
not
new
that
one.
keen on them anyway, so yeah.
That's going to be your new one.
I don't, yeah.
Oh, there was a poll. What was the poll? I missed it. One new poll. Should James help Vicky with getting this treasure chest? No, I think you've done it. Go round, up, and go round the back. Don't.
I thought I did get it, didn't I?
No, it's here.
Oh.
No, go back up. Wait, no, not that
For
way.
fuck's sake.
Oh. Jump back down. Okay, so
Still not
go
by.
up that slab and don't jump up those
I did
things.
go up on
Stay away from the meat.
I did go up on the slab before.
She did, Rinvello. She did, Rinvello. Yeah, I know you did. And I said go round the back, and then you went back down the slab and jumped up the things, which was the opposite of what I said.
I'm not happy.
Right, go all the way to the left. Get away from those spikes. Go up that slab thing, and then go up and around the back.
Can you top me up, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Play 9 and go back to 8 another time. That's valid. You know, there's nothing saying you have to play these games in order. Well, unless they're like sequels to the game that you're playing. Direct sequels. That's different. But...
Does that smell nice? No, I don't know. It doesn't smell freshly washed.
Is it me?
Maybe.
Do I smell freshly washed?
Maybe. I just got a smell of fresh washing powder.
I'm washed and clean today. I enjoyed it until trying to get a card. Spent over 4 hours trying to get this card. Couldn't get it, so went to town. Haven't gone back. Triple Triad can be brutal. Love the trigger with the gunblade to keep it interactive and not just button mashing. Love Triple Triad. Dislike Blitzball. Love the sphere grid system. I love Blitzball. Everything you just said in that message, Frank, I enjoy. Yeah, go right up the top and around the back. To the right. You want to go like a horseshoe shape. Oh, I thought it was up that way. Am I going down a bit? Down and right. You're aiming to come out here. Am I remembering this right? Is this how you get to that chest in the bottom right? It's not that way? Alright, then I don't know the way either. Oh, I think you have to go up there maybe. Up that little bit.
So up where?
So go on there and then go up like this way. Try not to touch that. Yeah, there you go. Up, and across, there you go. So you want to now go up there,
Oh,
there. That's there. Yeah, I went too high up. I forgot. And look, I'm not an encyclopedia on this game myself, you know? I forget sometimes. It's okay. I mean, at least I can beat Demon's Gate. And so can Vicky.
Was that the one that I did third time?
Yeah.
That was hard. Come on, Richie.
Should have done a poll and asked if Chad should help James. Got 9 downloaded on Switch, 7 and 8 on Game Card.
Switch new?
Yes. 9 is good. 9 is good.
Is that Nintendo?
It is. Nintendo Switch.
Oh, yes. Viper Halberd.
You've got revenge to take.
Yes. If I can find it. Oh, wow. What just happened there? Why are you looking like that?
I know what happened there.
Oh no, someone's done reverse, haven't they?
Kane.
Oh,
Kane is on one.
Be careful you don't get my Prosecco, otherwise.
In your owner as well, about Omega, you like to watch someone play while I play at the same time. Have you played before? I'll ask. Cow, have you played the game before?
No.
I don't want to. I don't want to inadvertently spoil things for you if you have you've not played it before.
Oh no, what's happening?
It's all back to front. Will Smith thing's hilarious. I had that Will Smith thing literally within a few hours of it happening. I was one of the first on Twitch to have that. It's a bit old now, but I was proud of when it actually happened. Not of Will Smith doing what he did, but of me having my redeem. That's what I was proud of. Discovering how a game works is so important to enjoying it, but it can be so frustrating. Elden Ring is an example of it. I've not played Elden Ring. I've seen other people play it. I've played the Dark Souls games, so I can get it. I understand it. What FF game have you liked so far up to 9? Well, 6 is my favorite. 6 is always going to be my favorite. So the way I always say it is 6 is my favorite for story. I think the story of 6 is better than 7. 7 is the best for gameplay. I enjoy playing 7 more, but I enjoy the story of 6 more. That's how I always say it.
Am I still reversing?
No, you're back to normal now. You can hop up those things now.
Oh, now I have to go up.
Yeah, you gotta go up there.
Irritating things.
I could do a quick summary of what I thought of each game. 1 was pretty basic, but you know, it was the basics of the game. It was the first time of playing that sort of game. So, you know, I went in there with kind of low expectations and I thought, yeah, it's okay. 2 was awful. 2 was absolutely terrible. 2 was just not fun at all.
Was 1 still in the 90s? Was it like 80s?
No, that was 80s. It was on the NES.
Yeah.
Like the first Nintendo console. 3 was fun. I really enjoyed 3. I found 3, but it was the Pixel Remaster version because that was never released on PlayStation. So 3 was, I don't know if I enjoyed it because it was the Pixel Remaster version or because the game itself literally was actually fun, but it had an absolutely amazing soundtrack, and I really enjoyed playing it. So there was that. 4, I played twice because my save corrupted. So I played it on PS1, and I played it on PSP, and I played 4 before quite a few times. Always enjoyed 4. It's not one of my favorites, but it's a strong entry.
Oh, kidding.
The After Years. The After Years gets a lot of flack. It gets a lot of hate. The story of the After Years is great. I really enjoyed the story and like the plot points that they have in there. Edward, what's his name? Is it Edward? The prince, or the king, sorry, he becomes. He has some incredible character development in that game. It was absolutely brilliant to see that. But the game has way too much padding, and I can see why people hate it because it's just padded out horribly padded out to the point where like you're like, this is really awesome, and then you have to spend like 10 hours on really tedious stuff, and then you're like, this is really awesome again because there's like a moment that happens that's really awesome, and then you're like 10 hours of tedium again. So overall the game's not good, but it had ups and downs. 5 was fun. It was more comedic. Ooh, Ramu leveled up. So 5 was fun because it became more comedic. And the job system's amazing. Yeah.
I'm stuck. Sorry. Just interrupted you.
Yeah, okay. Go back the way you came.
Which way?
Well, remember how I told you how to get up here? The reverse of that.
Oh,
Go
shit.
up. Up. Down left. Down. Now go up the things. Stop. Go up the things. There you go.
Sorry.
The rest is up to you from here. So then 6, I knew what I was going into. It's my favorite one. So, you know, I could talk about that all day, but 6 is the best. 7 is also top tier. But I've played 7 so many times, that's why Vicky's playing it in the first place. And then the rest you'll just have to wait and see. I think that's it. That's my summary of all of them so far. Now, where did I leave chat there? That was the question of what FF game have I liked so far up to now. Which FF is better out of these? 7, 9, 6. Oh, wow. No one picked 6. Everyone picked 7, except for one person who picked 9. Surprising.
Most people picked 7.
Yeah, most people picked 7. I'm surprised 6 wasn't higher than that. I'm genuinely surprised. Vita is a kid. Okay, so you're not going to get any spoilers. Okay. I want to know for Vicky and for James that we're trying to let Vicky be in control and have explains. Yeah. So
What's the trick?
that's it. That's it. Thank you, Neon. That's it. That's an excellent announcement. FF1 actually S tier for its time. Definitely it was S tier. What about the characters of the two? Which is more endearing? Out of which 2 characters, Narrow? Out of which 2 characters? I think I missed. Did I miss something? I don't see a message. Yeah, Narrow. Tell me which 2 characters, and I'll answer that. FF4 low tier. We'll be able to play 1 up to 6 because it's on all the consoles. You can play the Pixel remasters, Snipe. They're not very demanding. On a pretty basic computer, you can play the Pixel remasters. Yeah, and Kane said the same thing. Okay. Bought all the Pixel remasters. After Years DS, top tier. Is that the 3D version of the After Years? I never played the 3D version, actually. I never played that one. That will be on PC phone.
I'm stuck.
Run the code.
Not again.
Me 4 and 7 are best, followed by 9 and 6. They're good entries. All of those are good entries. Shall I look for 1 to 6? Yeah. Casual Kane. I'm surprised at that. What were you surprised at, Neon? Oh, at the results. At the results of the poll. 7 is the best opening story. Hope the polls are not annoying. They're not annoying. I'm enjoying seeing the results. I like seeing the results, the polls. 6 or 7. Oh, main characters. Well, who do you? I mean, so 6. Have you played 6 Narrow? Because 6 has no real defined main character. It's not really strongly defined who is the leader of the game. So I went with Terra for the gifts down there. But I could have easily gone with Locke. I could have gone with Edgar. I could have gone with Sabin. Arguably all of them. All of those ones. Even Celeste. Celeste could have been the main character down there as well.
I'm in a pickle.
Why are you?
Okay. I don't know how to get any further because I now have to go up. So I'm going down again.
You don't want to go down. I can tell you that much. You don't want to go down.
I know that. I'm just not sure. I mean, it's probably just me being a wally with the controls, but I don't know how to get any further. Because, yeah, just go down again.
Don't go down again. Go back up.
I can tell that Dino would get annoyed with me. My sense of direction.
All right, I'll help you through this bit. Go up and go right. Treat it like a spiral, going around.
Oh, Joe. There's
like
lots
that.
of fights on this bit.
Yeah. So you're going in a spiral up.
Okay. I was trying to do that, though.
Terra, Locke, or Celeste for main character? Well, I really like Celeste. But I think Cloud Edge is Celeste. In terms of Terra Terra, no, I'm not, I don't think she's a strong main character either, to be perfectly honest. I think her character development was good, but then she did that whole thing where she became the head of an orphanage for a while, and it's like, that was random. That was a bit random. And then she was like, actually, I'm not going to be the head of this orphanage anymore. I was like, that's random again. You just unlocked the limit break on K-Wolf there, so you need to equip... actually, no, I don't think you do need to equip that. I think it's...
Let's just carry on. No, it's alright, Dina, I know.
Okay, so spiral, down. Round, up.
You'd be...
There you go. You're doing it now.
You're human to get frustrated with my directions.
You're doing it now. There you go. And now, at this point, it's a bit weird now. Go down right. So now you're going to run around the outside and go out that way.
So, down right?
Yeah, down right.
Down right?
No, now you're going left. You want to go right. This way, towards this wall. No, back up and out. Shitty! Shitty! Alright, so you're outside. Now go down this way.
That way.
This way. Don't go in there. Stay outside. Stay outside. There you go. There you go. There you go. We're doing it. Now go round the back. Round the back. I had to help her through this. I know I've said no backseating and all of that, but that was going to take us all night.
Yeah. That was a relief for us all. Oh, I want this. How do I... Oh god, I just fell at the simple things.
You don't need Terra to beat the game, therefore she's not that significant. Exactly, Rinvello. Exactly. It's a weird one, isn't it? I did struggle with who to use as the main representative of that game for the gifts down there. That's the second thing. Yeah, Neon. I thought that she'd unlock level 3 limits for a second then, but it turned out no. Lucky sevens. I'm all over. I'm not tracking chat properly today. I get mad at everything. It's no drama. That's Dino. Where are people seeing these polls? I'm newer to Twitch. My bad. Narrow. They appear at the top on PC. On mobile, I'm not sure where they show up. Yeah. So if you're on PC. In the chat window, there'll be a button at the top. You can also predict with channel points for the predictions. If you go into the channel point redeems, it shows up at the top of the channel point redeems. So go as if you're going to redeem something with points, and it's in there. You can see predictions.
Oh no! What?
You get the no fights and switching 3 times speed. I don't like that snipe. I don't like the fact they added those extras. Bloody Terror, we discussed that. We discussed that. One laptop must be blind. Yeah, it appears right at the top of the chat box, but also just click on the little gravy icon below, you know, where you choose the redeem from. Hello.
Damn bonkers.
That's the berry or black shuriken combo. Watching you play this loads of times made me play this, and now that I've beat it, I am proud. Nice snipe. Nice work.
Those attacks are doing shit all.
Should be the top of it, yeah. Have to play it faster. Less about playing it faster, Neon, and more about, you know, completing the game. Oh no, I'm gonna get punched for that now. Oh, we didn't get punched. We were saved. Where's Richie gone?
I don't know. It's weird.
What did you do to Richie?
I didn't do anything. It was playing all the crazies.
What did you do to Richie? Deleted Richie.
No.
He's back.
He disappeared like when I was fighting him. There was only 2. No. How do I...
Roll that roll a million times. good. No one listens. Dino, I do listen to you. You know what? If it wasn't for you, I don't think I'd have... You and Who Does X carried me through that hardcore mod.
It made me laugh when you were playing that with Dino, just like telling you off the
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
way. It was brilliant.
So
Do a barrel roll.
So I did the hardcore mod of this game, which basically increases the difficulty of the entire game. Oh, I've gone. And if it wasn't for Dino and Who Does X, never would have finished it. Never would have finished it. I was out of my element entirely. Nobody's predicted the second option. Oh, someone could win big. Look in the channel. But
Do a barrel roll.
Exactly, Rinvello. Yeah, exactly. I'm so behind on chat.
How do I get up here?
Yeah, FF12's on the list. It's on the list. Rinvello, so I see. I'm so behind on the chat. I'm only just now catching up to the bits. So Rinvello, thank you for the bits and the chaotic stuff that you're bringing to
I'm
us.
desperate for this.
You're desperate for that.
I can't.
Can you get it from there?
No.
Well, then stop doing that. Oh dear me.
Do you tell me?
Hungry ate. Yeah. Okay. So Dino said, yeah, the enemy ate Richie. That's why he disappeared.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was very confused.
And I'm getting 12 on Switch. So I'm in two minds about what I do with 12 because I've got 12 on PS2, and my original intention, and my intention still is right now, my leading thought is that I'm gonna do 12 on PS2. However, I do have the PS4 version as well, and the PS4 version has a lot of quality of life improvements. So I don't know. I'm in two minds about what to do about that. I probably will do the PS2 version. It's the blue thing. Yeah.
How do I quit?
Love telling off through. What's the hardcore mod called? It's called.
I do want the chest, Dino. I can't get them.
Let me show you
I
Neon.
don't know how. How do I get more MP?
You use
got some items.
ether.
Oh.
What the hell is wrong with bloody? You try and search in the start menu, and it comes up with the result. But if you type in too many letters, it replaces it with a Bing search. It's like.
What is it again? It's
Ether will restore 100. Oh, what the hell?
What have you done?
Will restore 100 MP.
Okay.
Can I just take over the screen for one moment just to show Neon something, please?
Yeah.
So Neon, it is under game. So if you've got Seventh Heaven under the Quim, under. Wait, why is that not locked down? Track my mouse. Hello, track my mouse. It's not tracking my mouse. Okay, whatever. But under the Quim catalog, you go in here, and under difficulty, it's literally just called hardcore. It's that one, and there's a ton of options in there, but hardcore is the one. And that keeps the game, the story vanilla, but it increases everything. It makes everything like tons harder. Yeah, that's what I played. It took me 6 months to get through that. Streaming it twice a week, I think I was doing at the time.
So. Dino said I have to go around to get these things.
Yeah, why didn't you go down?
I'm stuck.
You've got to do FF12 Revenant Wings. So I've been looking, Rinvello, I've been looking into trying to find a DS that has a built-in capture card. Because the only way you can capture gameplay from a DS is if you mod a physical DS and you kind of incorporate a capture card into it. And I can't do it myself, so I can't just get I don't have the skill to do it myself, so I can't just buy one and do it. But you can buy them pre-made. so I've got to just look into it a bit more and see if I can find one. Because that would allow me to do the tactics games on on DS. It would open up a lot of options. Yeah, you know me. I'm not going to emulate. I'm gonna have to find a physical way to do it. Stuff that takes place between Zodiac Age and tactics. Yeah. Exactly, Ravello. Exactly. Like having more Switch games. You got 7th Heaven. Yeah. So Neon, you've got access to it. Yeah, you just have to add the Quim library of mods to your 7th Heaven. Which I can send you the link for. You just add it as a library. And then you should have access to it. The awesome Triple Triad online game back in the day. Wish the servers were still online. That forum is amazing. That forum has just been like... Even before 7th Heaven was about, that forum was like just leading in all FF7 mods. Still not finished, hasn't been the secret boss. Yeah, there's one boss I still haven't finished in it, that's true. New poll-up, gonna end in a Oh, I must have missed the poll. I'm so behind on things.
You catch up.
I'm so behind.
You catch up, silly.
I'm so behind. Love Pokemon and FF equal, went with FF though. Modding hardware is just Lego for adults. True, in a way. True. Why don't you cheat? I don't have a Switch. No, I don't have a Switch. Final Fantasy with 4 votes, Pokemon with 2 votes, everything else 0
You
votes.
spend enough on,
yeah, Vicky wanted me
gadgets
spend.
and nonsense.
I'm not allowed to spend too much. That's the other thing. Got 50 Switch games now. I hope because you know you have to bear in mind how much I've spent on my stream setup. So one of the things I bought, I'm not using it right now, so I can show you guys. But one of the things I bought was this little doohickey.
Megalixir.
Megalixir.
Is that good?
Ooh, hardly know her. What? This is it's called an open source scan converter, and it upscales your games. So like if you're plugging like in a PS1 or a Mega Drive or like really old school games, it takes the SCART inputs or the composite inputs, or even VGA. You've got VGA outputs here as well, and exports via HDMI. So it upscales everything. So that I had to get your permission to buy that, didn't I?
What was that?
I just said what I just spent about 2 minutes talking about it.
Oh. How much was it?
Not telling you.
Okay.
Right.
You must have. You're very sweet. You always like.
I do check.
You always check.
I do
if
check.
It's like even if it's just a few
check.
quid. I'm like, what? Just yeah.
But then I've also got that's the capture card I started with, which is the Game Capture HD. So before I got the upscaler, I was using an AV input on the Elgato HD Game Capture. So that was my original, but that has issues. Let's say. So eventually I switched to the HD60, which is this one. But that has lag. That's got like it's got a latency of about 3 seconds. So like I do something and then you don't actually see it until like 3 seconds later. So I don't use that one anymore. We're currently using a HD60S, and we're not using any upscaler or anything in between. This is just the HD60S, and that's working pretty well so far.
Here's what Ravello says. Vicky cares as much about your explanation as much as she cares about hers. Oh dear.
You mean she cares a lot? Oh, that's lovely.
I'm very like, I don't know, like I don't show emotion, do I really, in my face? How do I get away from here?
You wanted to get up there for so long.
Well, no, I've got all of these things. I want to get up the ladder, but I can't get that way through that way, so I need to go.
Well, if you want to get up the ladder's at the top left. Why are you on the bottom right?
Shh.
Oh. Okay.
I suppose. Oh, but I've got them all. Look. Because I got to there and then I couldn't get there.
Get where?
To the ladder.
Okay.
And then I didn't actually go. Yeah, see.
So there must be another way up.
I don't think so.
Okay. Then, yeah, it's game over, I guess. OSSC, yeah, exactly. Vicky wasn't looking at the text, she was trying to get the box. Yeah, I've not been helping, she's just been doing it herself.
I have actually.
When are you selling these? I don't know actually. Sell them all on eBay, like the ones you don't use. I should do something with them, shouldn't I? See that I'm holding on to this one specifically because this is the Game Capture HD. This one is the only one that has this port on it. And things like Mega Drives, Master Systems, like the really old consoles need that port. And my OSSC doesn't have that. So I'd need to have this to plug the console into for this to then output to the OSSC. So I guess I'm holding on for a just in case moment right now. I don't know. No other possible path, James. Jeez. Aerith's spinning in her grave at the moment, isn't she? She's like, you know what? I've just been murdered, and you're just messing about on these ladders and stuff, and you know, he's getting away. He's getting away. Getting away. My murderer's getting away. You're trying to get up.
Yeah, but I had a system and now I've blanked it out.
So like 10 of those things, I don't know what they all do. Basically, the capture card I'm using now, it eliminates latency from the stream. So Dino, you'll remember, but like back in the day, like when I started, like when we were playing Driver, in fact, you may have seen it like where I crashed. When I crash into things, I react, and then you see it on screen like after I've reacted, because I see it, like, you know, when I used to have my TV up on this window ledge here, you could sometimes see it on the screen that, you know, the TV was ahead of what you saw on screen. So it was that the new capture card that I have. The new capture card that I have is latency free, or like so low latency that you can't tell.
Venghar's coming.
Vengar, welcome in. I forgot, where is this in the game? This is the beginning of disc 2.
Snow time. That's north.
We are north, aren't we?
Don't
Yes, we're
forget to
getting somewhere.
heal.
Heal.
There's also a save reminder here as
Oh
well.
baby. Is there somewhere I can
You want to save?
Oh,
yeah, you're on the world map. You just save wherever you want to save.
Here. What's I was gonna. So Snipe backwards says, have I struggled with any bosses yet? What was the recent one that I struggled with?
Demon's Gate.
That's it. Yeah, that took me 3 attempts, but I'd actually defeated all the other bosses first time, hadn't I?
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
first boss you lost
That
to.
was difficult. That was very
But
difficult.
Demon's Gate is a difficult one.
Yeah.
Oh, and Neon answered that as well. Thank you, Neon.
Mm.
Red Dragon was tough. Killed Red Dragon
Sorry,
first try.
Snipe.
Demons Gate killed. Yeah.
Red.
Welcome in, Vangal. Oh, you missed the big moment. You did. But the VOD is there. You can always look back. You can see what
Ravello
happened.
thinks I didn't care. He's so sure. He's so sure.
Ravello's like, yeah, I died, but whatever.
I do. It's just on the inside.
So Dina says you can save. You can PHS if you want.
Oh yeah, okay. I always forget about PHS. Those little hints are fine. It's just like a helpful tip because I already know how to do it, don't I? It's not like it's no telling me how to play the game.
Tifa's gonna beat the crap out of that bunny rabbit.
It's got red eyes like it's had like.
Our cat just started
She's on a
ripping
scratching
apart.
post. Then we look round. She looked really guilty.
Yeah, we both
Oh,
looked at her and
bless
she was
her.
like, "Why are you looking
Aw,
at me?"
she's so Oh, puppy. She's eating her food.
I died 3 times on the first boss of Final Fantasy VIII today. Not saying anything though. Oh, I've played FF8, so you can say what you like about FF8. Although there may be other people. Actually, good call, Snipe. Yeah, there may be other people in here who haven't.
Did I go through this one? Am I just going back on myself?
So the big question, are you having fun?
Yeah. Yeah, I am. Definitely. It's getting more challenging and I'm still quite bad. I'm getting a bit better with the directions, wouldn't you say? A little bit more.
You were just lost on that spiral thing for like 20 minutes.
I was not. It was not 20 minutes. Was it really?
Maybe 40 minutes, I don't know.
Well, I just did the ladders. Just did the ladders myself.
I might go grab myself a beer. Do you want anything?
Chicken, so maybe GT.
Do you want a single or a double?
A single, please.
Okay.
We've got a busy day tomorrow.
We do, yeah. We're on the drinks.
Yeah, we're going to be crying in the morning. At 7. Oh, good. Everyone gets stuck on the spiral. Doesn't make me feel quite so bad. I think I wasn't. I think I just... Okay. Oh, look, his little footprints. I don't know if they need curing. Oh, there's sushi does, please. Oh no, Rasusi's dead. Phoenix. It's alright, Rasusi, you're okay. You just need a bit of curing, I think. Well, that's probably, yeah. That's better. It's alright, Rasusi, you're okay. Yay! Wow, I'm like level 42. I'm actually pretty good. Nice. Are you okay? Ouch. Snowy footprints. Little tootsies. Yeah, I think I do have a lot of money, but I just haven't needed it yet, so I like to keep it. I'm gonna keep it. I guess because I guess I keep getting in fights. I can make the map bigger. Yeah. I'm going north, aren't I? I need to remember that. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. I can only have the map up big, like, not very long, because... Is this where... I mean... Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm just going to get into another fight again, aren't I? I haven't even looked about how much I've got actually. I should have a look in a minute. I guess why I'm playing it quite slowly, I'm just, you know, leveling up and all that. Getting money. Oh, that was easy. I'm just aimlessly wandering without your assistance here. So I need to go north.
What was that? I just crunched.
Oh, it's actually getting off. Oh, what did I just
No,
crunch?
it wasn't me who crunched. It wasn't me who crunched.
Yeah. Have I just gone here? Doing a divvy? I've literally just gone here, haven't I?
Don't go back in that cave.
No. I need to go north. But there's somewhere
But
to the left.
sometimes, dear, there isn't a direct line for you
But
to go
I
north.
like the direct line. But can't it just be like one straight line?
No. You have to route plan.
Oh, I'm not good at that.
This is a weird beer. This is called Electric Boogaloo. It's a passion fruit little NEIPA.
Sounds terrible.
Passion fruit LENEIPA. Like, what even is that?
4.3%. Is that strong?
Not that strong. Not that strong.
I'm getting annoyed at myself.
Dare Vicky to drink some. Direct line, isn't that insurance? Quite fruity. I mean, it's passion fruit. It's very fruity.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to drink a whole bloody bottle of that. Do I have a boat somewhere? Do I have a boat somewhere?
Boat?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I just saw it, Neon. I just saw it. That was a good one. Not sure about that. Not sure
I
about
don't
that one.
like it.
Not a single believer.
Have that? You're dying.
Okay, I'm not going to tell you where to go, but I am going to show you the map. And have you figure this out.
That's what Neil was trying to tell
Okay.
me. But I was like, huh? Map? What?
Right. Open up the map. Right. In this little
And
alcove here.
seriously said about I should look for a town as well.
Alright. In that little circle, you see this little circle that's above my finger?
Yeah.
This little green circle here.
Yeah.
That is where the cave is. That's where you came out. So you came out on this ridge.
so
You've come down here.
yeah.
There is a town. That dot is a town. So you want to get to that town. You're there. You came from there. You want to go there. But look, there's a mountain range underneath it. So you're going to have to go around to get to it.
Right.
I know. I'm not going to tell you where to go. Proceeds to tell her where to go. If you think, Ali, that my having given that instruction is going to help Vicky get to where she needs to go,
You're mistaken.
you
there,
are
mister.
mistaken, yes. Welcome to Jurassic Fantasy. Oh dear. Okay.
People in chat tried to help me. Just didn't work.
Should go back to the cave in 5 minutes. Just watch.
Don't. Am I going back there now?
Have faith in yourself, dear.
No.
Except when you're going back to the cave.
No, I'm on the tip. That's not
It's on the tip. Stop backseating, James. Chris, hello. Yes, sir.
gonna work. Hi, Chris.
You guys should be wanting me to help her because you know we've got a prediction still to be done. So yeah, that's still got to be dealt with yet. On the tip, I thought this was a PG stream. Oh my, it's a PG tip stream.
Wow.
No, that's a lie. We're Yorkshire tea. We're Yorkshire tea, folks.
Get out with your PG.
We don't have PG tips in this house. You come into our house with your pyramid bag, you find the front door on your way out. That's what you do.
Oh God, yeah. Yorkshire tea is the best. Oh, I'm in the town.
Don't worry, I don't drink tea. You're safe, Dino.
You don't drink tea.
Tea talk is serious business. Yeah, what do you drink?
If you don't drink tea, what on earth do you drink? Grandpa, wake up. We have a customer. Oh, welcome.
Neon, do you know about the black materia here? The hidden black materia? You must know, actually. I can't imagine that anyone has been in your stream and you've come by this area and they've gone, like, they've just stayed silent about it. You did, yeah, of course you know.
Now.
No, it's not. It's like a development side thing in the game. It's nothing to do with you. It's nothing to do with the game.
Okay.
Like, it's nothing to do with the story or anything. It's just it's a coding thing.
Oh.
Don't tell Vicky, it's the snow monster from Monsters Inc. lives here.
Hello, Woofy.
I'm gonna fire up a quick poll.
Okay. I've been in here before? No. It's like a little playroom.
Actually, because yeah, it might.
What are you doing? No signal.
Oh, what's happened?
I don't know. I'm just gonna take this opportunity to.
Okay.
For a second.
Vicky's just gonna go and have a break, but in the meantime, what happened? What happened? Oh, it's back. What happened? The HDMI cable came loose. Yeah, the HDMI cable came loose. Let me just check there's no lag on that before she comes. No, that's fine. Whoops. Neon, would you mind starting a poll for me? Just ask if I want chat to have an opinion.
I'm your biggest fan.
On this one. Shall we force the Professor Gast tapes? Shall we like make her watch those so she sees that part of the plot, that part of the story? Like, because she's just been in there and then she left and she didn't see them. Do we want to go back and make her see those? Or are we happy to skip? That's the question. That is the question. The crunch noise was something bad. Yeah, I think it was me actually. I think my chair, when I sat down, I pulled on the cables by accident and I loosened them a little bit. I'm always a yes on story. Yeah, if we can fire up a... Yeah, there we go. Let's see what people say. Let's see what people say. On par with the basement. Okie doke. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Steady?
Mm.
You want to have a little swig of your drink first? Oh. How are you feeling now you've made it to this snowy town?
Very good.
You like cold towns, don't you? You'd like to live in a place like this. Where it's just freezing cold all the time.
Yeah.
I accidentally pulled the cable out. That's what happened.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes. Okay, so that's just rubbish. house.
Stupid house.
You stupid kids.
Your house is stupido.
Don't like it, don't want it.
People are using bits. No, don't use bits.
Shit, I've just left it.
You can, I guess you can use points if you wanted to. It saves you putting them into the blobby redeem.
Blobby, blobby, blobby. I suppose I could talk to people.
As you can bribe. The answer is yes. Okay. So, oh well, no. It's. I think someone's dumping points into skip entirely.
Master is an experienced climber, you know. I've heard that he knows every corner of the Great Glacier. Who's a master?
The master. He's the nemesis of the doctor.
Oh my god.
I know.
My husband left 20 years ago and still hasn't come back. Don't worry, I was laughing about that. You should at least be at the foot of the gay cliffs.
The gay cliffs.
Isn't that how it... That's how I think it's said, so whatever. It's marked with a check on the map.
Oh dear. It's so childish, but still.
That was very childish. I'm not impressed, to be honest with you.
The most fabulous cliffs. I actually want to see it. Yeah, no, okay. So, we ran a poll. You ran past something, and chat want you to go back in and see. So, there's a house on the left. Go to the left. Up. Not that one, but the next one. Not that one, but the next one.
Hello, Hoos.
Now, there's a machine. There's like a computer screen there. At the back of the room. Computer screen. Go left. Up. Press that, left, that one. Yeah, there. Press X on these things. Yeah, there we go.
Wow, that was
Oh,
hard
no.
to know.
Go back, you missed it. Not that one, that's just turning the light on and off. Go to the next one. Closer. There we go.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
can't. What a time to invert the colours, but it's fine. We can
gonna
play it
go,
anyway.
yeah?
We can play it anyway. Play the video.
But there's 4.
So start with the first one.
I wouldn't-
Chat want you to watch them.
Okay.
Fran Cottontail.
Hello, Fran.
Fran Cottontail, welcome in. How the devil are you? If you're not following Fran Cottontail, you absolutely should be. All right, let's do this. Cameras ready. That's what he's going to talk like. He's going to talk like some sort of. Then, Falna, please tell us about the Cetra. You can be a Falna.
2,000 years ago, our ancestors, the
Hello
Cetra,
there.
heard the cries of the planet. Hello.
Ares Defiled, welcome in. Welcome in.
The first ones to discover the planet's wound were the Cetra at the North Pole.
The Knowles Pole? Tell us, Falna, where is this land called the Knowles Pole?
North Pole refers to this area. The Cetra then began a planet reading.
Falna, what exactly does a planet reading entail?
I can't explain it very well, but it's like having a conversation with the planet. It said something fell from the sky, making a large wound.
Shouldn't he know? He should, shouldn't he?
Thousands of Cetra pulled together, trying to heal the planet. But, due to the severity of the wound, it was only able to heal itself over many years.
Did the ancients, rather than the... Hello? Did the ancients, rather, the Cetra, have special powers to heal the planet?
No, it's not that kind of power. The life forces of all things of this planet become the energy.
I can see my house from here. We'll have to get things done. See you next time. Thanks again for the like. Oh, no Ares Defiled. Anytime. If you want to, if you ever want to ask questions like that, just give me a shout. Let me know.
The Cetra tried desperately not to cultivate the land so as to not diminish the needed energy.
Even here, so close to the North Cave, the snow never melts. Is that because the planet's energy is gathered here to heal its injury?
Yes, the energy was needed to heal the planet. That was needed to heal the planet withered away. The land, then the planet. The planet tried to persuade the Cetra to leave North Pole, but
Ifalna, let's take a break.
I'm all right. When the Cetra were preparing to part with the land they loved, that's when it appeared. It looked like our dead mothers and our dead brothers, showing us spectres of their past. Who is the person that
Oh, that's me.
that she?
Who is the person that appeared at the North Cave? I have it any idea?
That was almost there. Close. That's when the one who injured the planet, or the crisis from the sky as we call him, came. He first approached as a friend, deceived them, and finally gave them the virus. The Cetra were attacked by the virus and went mad, transforming into monsters. Then, just as he had at the North Pole, he approached the other Cetra clans, infecting them with the virus. You don't
look well.
sorry.
Let's call it a day. You recognize her?
Should I?
You've seen her once before. Next video.
I'm sure I should recognise her.
Can someone tell me how Uniqlo is in London now? Nico, you're upset by this, aren't you? Did you just punch Vicky in the face, Neon?
I didn't even notice that.
Can you comment on the thing called weapon?
Yes, Professor.
Me? No.
I must be slowing down a bit if I didn't. I literally didn't even see it. The one the professor mistook for a Cetra was named Genova. That is the crisis from the sky. I saw that one. The planet knew it had to destroy the crisis from the sky. You see, as long as Genova exists, the planet will never be able to fully heal itself.
Is that me?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. Back then, weapon was a weapon. Wait. Sorry, that the wording of that line just completely threw me for a second then. Is Uniqlo cheap? These t-shirts are £15 each, Nico. 15 quid each. So yeah, the fact that it says weapon in the same line twice threw me there, but I'll do that again. Back then, weapon was a weapon the planet produced of its own will.
I'm confused. Yes, but there is no record of weapon ever being used. A small number of surviving Cetra defeated Genova and confined it. The planet produced weapon, but it was no longer necessary to use it.
So, weapon no longer exists on this planet. Hey, a new FF7 speedrun world record from Zeal again. Zeal has got that top spot cemented at the moment, hasn't he? It's like Neon, he needs some challenges. If only you could beat Demon's Gate.
What was the time? What is the world record time?
Yeah, what's his new time?
Weapon cannot vanish.
Yeah, sorry, Neon. I know I'm prodding you hard
It
today.
remains asleep somewhere on this planet. Even though Genova is confined, it could come back to life at some time. The planet has not fully healed itself. It is still watching Genova.
Where is weapon?
I don't know. I can't hear the voice of the planet well. Times have changed. The planet is probably watching the situation closely.
Thank you, Afalna. That will be all for today. Sorry, Neon.
You're a poo. Yeah, what is the word? I'd like to know what the world record is, though. The time.
I would imagine it's in the 6:40s now. 6 hours 40 something.
And what is Neon's?
6:54.
Why did
I think.
Why did I remember that? Why did I?
Oh, he's about to finish.
You said
He's not finished yet.
6:54.
Not finished yet.
Oh right, I had that in my head. I guess you told me before something on that 6:54.
Confidential.
Daughter's record, 10th day after birth. Oh my god.
So
What?
there's 2 videos in here.
There's 3. Oh no, don't watch this. That means don't watch. What are you doing, Professor? I mean, honey.
Oh, they're together now. Oh, I'm thinking of taping it on video, but the video's not working right. 6:33:44. There you go. 6.5 hours. My God.
That's less than a work day, isn't it? Crazy. Crazy. What are you going to tape? Is there still something I haven't mentioned?
No, that's not it. I'm going to record my beautiful daughter.
And when she's sleeping, her face looks like an angel. Yeah, I had in my head 6:54. Don't know how I remember that. First, we have to figure out her name. We can do the video later. It's already decided if it's a girl or it'll be Rinvello. That's that.
Do you recognize her now?
Yeah.
You are so selfish, but Rinvello is a good name. They're her parents, and she's just died before she could even find this out for herself. Oh, dear me.
It's a good name, considering it came out of that forgetful head of yours.
Right. Oh, the videotape. And there's one more video.
Yeah. Is it that one, yeah? 20.
This is only 20 days old.
Oh, teeny squidgy boo-boo. Video again? You just got through taping.
Please don't say it that way. It's our lovely daughter, both yours and mine. Don't you want to capture her childhood on videotape? Videotape!
If you keep doting on her like that, she won't grow up to be strong. Rinvello is different from the other children. I wonder what dangers await her. Oh, wow.
Never say that. I will protect you and Rinvello no matter what. You and Rinvello are my only treasures. I'll never let you go.
I feel so much better now, darling. If I hadn't met you, Ah.
Big hug. Ah. Who could that? I was just about to. Damn. How dare they intrude on our private time together?
I'll send them. That's you still, send
Yes,
send
at
them
once.
away.
Oh, the devil. DCL, hello, welcome in.
Hello. We did the dramatic zoom. It's them.
On private time, yes. Heh. I've been searching for you, Afalna. Or should I say, Cetra? Long time no see, Professor Gast. Hojo, how did you know? Believe me, I had to turn over a stone or two to find you. 2 years I waited. That's how much I wanted this new sample. New sample? You don't mean Rinvello? Rinvello, what a nice name. That's it. I'm severing all ties with the Shinra. Hojo, please leave. Falna.
Please, Rinvello has nothing to do with it. All you want is me, right? I'll need all of you for my experiment.
You understand, don't you, Professor Gast? We can change the future of the planet. Don't worry, Falna. I'll take care of this. Please don't put up a fight. I don't want any harm to come to my precious sample. Sample.
Bastard.
What a funny looking camera. God, destroy it.
Too late, it's backed up to the cloud.
Be careful with her. Ha ha ha.
What are you doing, Professor?
Falna, take Rinvello and run.
Hey, darling. Oh, and don't forget the chart. Oh, no, sorry.
Oh, and don't forget the child. My video. The ancients. Weapon. A mountain of treasure. Thank you, Professor. Ha ha ha. There you go. That's what chat wanted you to see. That.
Mummy and Daddy
This
bear.
is where she was born. This is where her mum and dad was.
And they died, probably, or they were captured.
And she's dead as well.
Well, we don't know if they're dead, because you never saw that they were dead.
Well, you did see her mum die at the start, because remember, they get to Midgar, and then her mum dies by the train, and that's where her stepmom finds her and takes her back to that house in Midgar.
Oh, they were so... Oh, bless, they just had like the three of them, hey? Their little family. And that Hojo
And then the professor died here.
destroyed it.
The professor was dead here.
Yeah. I want to
Alright.
get Hojo.
DCL, welcome in, by the way. I did say hello, but I just want to say hello again. Hello. Didn't he hit PB just a few days ago? 5 days? Yeah, literally. A few days ago.
So,
Good for him. Hey, Hojo.
for like the speedruns, do you have to I guess you have to practice not on stream as well, hey?
Ask Neon.
Neon, do you have to practice off stream as well? I suppose. Or do you just do it on stream?
Square Games and had cool wind effects.
No, don't. It's a steep downgrade past here. It's dangerous. Please don't go. I'm still going. I was just being nice. What the? Who are these people over there? Look like trouble. Oh shit, what's going on?
Remember her?
Oh yeah, there they are. The Turks. Yeah? Ah!
They're the Turks.
There they are.
Ha,
Hurry.
They're the Turks. Ha, they're the Turks. Ha, they're the Turks.
Are you broken?
I don't know. No, it's from Scrubs.
Oh,
Remember?
yeah. Yes, ma'am. You sometimes practice off stream. Richie, I won't let you go any further. What's down there? It's a secret. It really doesn't matter. But you really got guts doing my boss in like that. You mean boss sung? That wasn't our Sephiroth, did it? No. Don't think you can fool me, liar. I'm not lying, it was Sephiroth. Don't try to act innocent, I'll never forget it. Oh man. Looks like talking alone won't cut it, you're gonna have to feel some pain. Just you and me. No, I can handle him, there's no way he can avoid my punch. What? Yeah. I just... Why? Why didn't you try and avoid it? Oh god. There's no way they can climb the Great Glacier anyway. But stop laughing. Put them in some house in a village.
That was the poll earlier. They were like, are you going to be able to dodge it? And everyone said no. Everyone dies to that. Everyone gets knocked out.
I was
by
like, Bo.
that. Morningstar, thank you for the host.
Thank you. What a doofus.
Good lord. Okay, oh, bam. Ali, yeah, that was how it was. I won cancer a few years ago, and since then pursued Twitch full time. I guess he put a lot more energy into his streams, and FF7 watching these really is very good. Wow, I didn't know that, Neon. I have to keep the mindset that I'm trying to beat my time and not Zeal's or anyone else's. Yeah, of course. Doesn't have to be a bit competitive though, right? You know, it's just it gives you that
Told
little
you,
edge to drive to improve and all of that. You know, it's
you won't make it without a snowboard and a map.
you need a snowboard and a map.
Okay. Might need to save soon, I think.
You will. You need to find the snowboard and the map, and then we'll sort you out with a save. But you've got to do something first that chat are waiting for.
Okay.
Healthy competition. That's it. That's the way to look at it. It is healthy competition. It's the little girl's sledge. Can't use that.
I have to go to the shop.
Dodging is actually super easy, but if you don't know what to do, she can't get you.
She certainly did.
Did you buy anything while I was away, by the way?
No.
You should. Remember I told you should check out the shops?
Grandpa, wake up. Oh, God, okay.
See? 40 to 62 on organics, the top one.
I need a snowboard and a map.
I know you do, but you also need to make sure that your party has the weapons they need to win the game. Brianna White is the voice actor for Aerith in Remake, right? Is that right? Good thing you have all those fat stacks, yeah.
That's it, yeah.
That's right, yeah. Cool, yeah. Sure, why not? Why not? I don't mind being guided in that way. What's her Twitch handle? Cool, thank you. She playing DLC? I finished DLC now, Nico.
I broke it right by the time we moved there.
Alexa, start streaming. Sorry. Alexa, lights on.
Okay.
I want a freaking snowboard.
Remake category playing integrate. Yeah, Neon. I'll take that raid. I'll take that raid. So you need a snowboard and a map. Remember that lady said her husband, he's the master experience climber. Knows every corner of the Great Glacier. Think he might have a map?
Might do, might not. You can read this.
It's nearly impossible to reach the northern limits without a map. If you're thinking about going to the northern limits, you better take that map on the wall.
On what wall?
Have a look. Look around the house.
I've got no bloody got through the door now.
The door
Oh,
is
yeah.
there, dear. You made it.
I'm sleepy. What did I say? Where's the map? What's
Remember,
these
think-
shinies?
The shinies, you see? Shinies are good. She just said hello to you. Did she remember you, Neon?
Vaxie.
Was she like, yeah, you're the guy with the big beard?
Hero drink. Who is she?
Who is she?
Yeah.
In the remake version.
No,
that-
the person that you're gonna raid.
That's what I'm
Is that
telling
what
you.
you took? Oh, sorry.
Yeah. In the remake version of the game I've been playing, Aerith's voice actor, the person who just died in this game, is this person we're going to raid.
Wow, really? Wow, she's
And
pretty.
Neon met her recently.
I just saw her. She's like, yeah. Okay.
I was like,
She's really
So where is the
pretty.
map?
I
What's the shiniest thing in
know.
this room? you think that looks like a map?
Not really.
Well, it is.
Take the bloody map. It doesn't look like a map to me.
It is a
Glazing
map.
map. And now I need a snowboard.
Now you need a snowboard.
If you said someone was really pretty, I'd be so mad.
My wife is so pretty.
That's okay. You know what I mean.
What are you doing right now?
I don't know, help me.
You're just randomly pressing
I'm
buttons.
getting sleepy now.
I know you're getting sleepy. You start doing all crazy things when you're getting sleepy.
I'm like a toddler. You just it's like one, I just go,
Right. You know where you're going. You're going out the door. The door is where the red triangle is.
yeah, but I can't get.
You can get through it. My call to fame. She signed her name on my artwork. She looked up midway through and said, they recognize your Twitch username. I was like, dead the whole day. Oh, that's really cool. There you go, you're out. Now,
Bet
where
she-
might you find a snowboard?
What that person's doing?
That's a sled, that's not a snowboard.
Oh, okay. I'm not a sporty folk.
You're not a sporty folk.
I don't know, a shop?
Not a shop. Check out the houses. Go in the houses, have a look.
I went in that one already.
Been in that one already as well.
I bet she's got lots of viewers, hey?
Oh yeah, I saw that video, Neon. I saw that video. Wasn't he like, oh, you should have stuck around for the after party or something like that? Student becomes the master grasshopper.
565 viewers.
Over to me, it's just from the States
Nice.
covered around. 565.
It's colder than usual today. It's
I-
200 a girl finally. I was better than that, wasn't it?
I don't normally raid big streamers. I know I don't normally raid people who have like hundreds and hundreds of followers. But
How many follow? Wow, she's 63.
yeah, she's got a good amount.
1,000
But I'm
followers.
gonna take Neon's lead
His
on this because
advice.
it's Neon.
Yeah, why not? She's got nice hair.
She's got nice hair, you see.
Yeah, nice wavy hair.
We've got a stream up on the side here. We're just having a quick look at what's going on there.
I'm
So
very bizarre.
Vicky's
I have
like
to say this
she's
is-
got nice hair,
She does. have
similar
nice
to
hair.
yours.
Yeah, but it looks like she's done hers. I've just raked a brush through mine. What's with you? You make me sick.
Oh my god!
Oh.
I don't think you're gonna find a snowboard down here.
Yeah, they're bloody rude drunks, aren't they? Okay.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah, she's alright.
Try the
She
restroom.
is
Oh yeah,
very,
you
very
haven't
pretty.
been to the toilet in this place, have you? Oh Cobra.
Oh my! Do I have to go to the toilet?
No, you like opening the toilet
Oh yeah,
doors. And
let's see
seeing
what's in
there.
your toilet. No! Ew!
Okay. Okay.
Ew!
I can't remember where the restrooms are in this.
We'll find out in a minute.
Do a barrel roll.
Look, you obviously, there must be something in the toilet if you're trying to go to the
No,
toilet.
Dina's just saying
Oh, what? Because I
nothing there.
like the toilet
because
tours.
you like going on toilet
I'm going
tours.
outside. And surely the
It's
toilets
downstairs.
are upstairs.
It's downstairs.
That's outside.
That's outside.
Ah, shit. I must see the toilet. It's very important. I can't see the toilet. Oh, is that it? Hello? Oh, you can actually go in the toilet. Fantastic.
That's not the toilet. That's the bar. There's the toilet.
Shall I disturb someone's peace?
That's what Dina's asking you
Someone's
to do.
toilet? They're so rude, aren't they?
Oh, we can't open the door, Dino, after all that.
Can't even knock and bother someone in the toilet. That's a big old room, big old building. Well, it's not here, is it?
All right. Just in the interest of time, because we've got to be up early tomorrow, I'm going to direct you to the snowboard. It's in this house. And then you can do the rest from there. You can open it, but you have to look away, and it's tricky. Oh, no worries. We have to finish up pretty soon, so...
yeah, we got to be up.
We got to do this next bit of the game. So
Very early.
Got a little bit more to go yet. We're not finishing just yet.
I went in there and I thought there was a snowboard.
There is a snowboard. There it is over there. Do you see it?
No. Over where?
Over there. It's on the screen right now. I can see it. Go talk to the little boy.
Is he sat on it?
It's a what? No, don't say that, Dina.
Oh, there it is. Come on, the bloody snowboard. Whee! I got hurt on my snowboard, and now I can't get out for a while. Hey, I'll give you my snowboard.
Go take it.
Are you trying?
All right.
Snowboard.
Now you're allowed to. Now you're allowed to snowboard. Neon, get ready with your counts. Get ready with your counts.
Snowboard? Where do I snowboard?
Remember the guy said you're not allowed to go down here without a map or a snowboard?
Get you. You're gonna take this.
By the way, did you equip those weapons and stuff from earlier that you bought?
No.
You need to do that as well.
Do I have to do that now?
Yes, because next time you start stream, you want to be in a position where you're ready. Not that one. You've taken off the things now as well. So you want to go to equip. And you bought a weapon for Richie. Did you buy one for Rasusu as well?
I don't remember.
Well, we should be checking.
Oh.
You bought organics for him.
Nail base better.
Got no materia slots though. Okay. You've got 2 extra materia slots that you can use for him now.
Oh.
What was that?
Steel.
Oh, okay. I think you took ice off him before as well.
Did
I don't know. Okay, go back. And go to Rasusu.
Oh, shit. What is it again?
And then Rasusu. And check her weapons. That one. Dragon Claw.
Where's that one?
No, because that's got no materia again.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
You've got 2 more slots now that you can use.
Holy crap. I don't know. You look like you're confused at my choices.
I'm not doing anything. When you're done, go do your snowboard.
Hi, buddy.
Neon,
Shove
are
this.
you with us?
Oh, the sun
Or,
don't shine.
We might have lost them to the pretty face. Look to that guy. Oh, you turned off the prompt as well, so let's turn those back on. There you go. You just run to that red triangle.
Sorry, I just took off a while ago.
I can count. Yeah, that's
It
fine.
looked like there was going to be
I've got to
trouble.
count as well, so thank you, Rasusu.
Anyhow, who needs a snowboard to get me down that hill? Want me to teach you how to ride one? He's
Yeah.
teach me. Up.
These are the controls, you better memorize them.
No.
So you've got up, down, left, right. Well, you haven't got down. You've got up, left, right. You've got down for brake. So you do have up, down, left, right. So you got your direction buttons. Up, down, left, right for moving about. Square, brake. X, jump. If you want to go left and right and you want to like do it sharply left or right, you can hold the R1 button and then press left or right. That's like a sharp turn. You got normal turn, and then you got sharp turn if you hold that down. Otherwise, it's just square and circle. Sorry, square and X.
I actually don't know what's going on. But
All right, well, we're
going
to see how this goes.
I'm not going to be careful.
Here we go.
I'm gonna fuck this up. I'm gonna mess this up.
We are snowboarding. Go, Vicky.
Bitch. Oh, okay, I'm getting rubbish now.
Remember, you can jump as well.
Oh yeah. Hey, little fella.
I think that's the prediction done, isn't it, Neon?
What was it? Oh God, no.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Oh, I had such a strong start, didn't I? Smash.
Will we reach triple digits? That should have been another prediction option, eh? This is a tricky game. The controls aren't very intuitive.
Ouch. Owie.
Find it very difficult not to hit things. But
I'm
certainly
hitting a lot of things.
Technically, we should all win.
I'm not sure what the prediction was. Okay. I could have jumped a lot.
To be fair, that snowman had it coming. Snowmen are evil. Have you never seen the Christmas snowman show film thing? I suppose that's a very English thing, actually, a very British thing, isn't
Oh
it?
God, I love this movie. Doesn't matter what way you go, it goes. Oh, nuts.
Which Christmas snowman? I feel there's more than one. There's like this classic, like, is it? Would you call it a film? I guess it is like an animated film, isn't it? But it's played every Christmas in the UK. And it's, how old is it now? Was it from the 70s, 80s?
It's
or?
in 84, 82 or 84.
Yeah.
But I've gone off piece.
It's like one of those traditional things that everyone watches.
Smash.
It's just called The Snowman.
I'm lost as hell, aren't I?
Neon Genesis sent me. I'd hide forever.
Help me.
Should we use your raid message? Should we use a Neon Nation raid? She'd be like, you're coming in with a lot less people than last time.
Hello, little thing. I don't know what's going on.
James and Neon raid. It's a James and Vicky raid, surely. James and Vicky. Oh my god, Ali, are you still counting? During the first few days of Remake's release. Wow. Okay, so she must have remembered you. Has she been in many other things other than Remake? James, Vicky, and Leon. That's a good one to use, isn't it? I don't have an Aerith. She loved it. I could only use pictures of either my face or Vicky's face. Oh dear. It's a Vicky raid, #1 Strummer. Ooh. Ooh. It's her first voice acting job, really?
How is this? How much more have I got of this? Seems very long.
Until you find Sephiroth.
What do I have to do with that? Oh, I think that's the end. Find Sephiroth.
That's not the end.
What?
We have to get to a save point.
Yeah.
There was nowhere to save.
Because we got to get up early.
I know.
So
There was nowhere to save, so we had. That's why I helped you find this stuff.
Not being a party pooper. Party poopers.
Bonk, 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 bonk. Oh! You roly-polied. You're not far from the end now.
Ouchie. 6 minutes, really? Oh!
You did a bullet bill for that rainbow cave. Bit short of the 100.
I guess we're still in one piece. What was the thingy?
How many bonks you'd have against the walls.
How many did I have?
I don't know. Who was Ali was counting. Ali, she's curious how many she got.
Got snow in my ear. So we've jumped pretty far. Oh yeah, we got the map right. Let's look at the map by pressing
Square button. Not in this menu though.
Sure is cold. We'll freeze if we stay any longer.
80 roughly. You did good.
Oh, was that good? I didn't think I did too bad, I guess.
Might have missed a few. It's weird. The rendered background in this game are gorgeous, especially if you hide the character models. It's a very well designed environment.
What is happening? Oh God, no! Why have I got deja vu?
I don't know. I don't know why you just went back. I did notice that, Neon. I did notice it was the speedrun route. That was rude. What did I do? What did I do that was rude? I thought I was well behaved. For once.
Yeah. Right. So, was I going up that way?
Yes.
Okay. If you go the right way. I cannot promise you that.
Press square.
I'm sorry, I cannot promise.
You didn't press that when it told you to. So,
With a surprise.
look at the map.
Yeah.
Then go back and look at your environment, and then look at the map again and see where do you think you are on that map. Akira,
Hello?
you missed it. You did. You did.
Oh, thanks, Brunette.
Vicky did great. Oh, yeah. No. Ali said that. I was reading what Ali said.
So I'm
Contribute to this lobby game.
So I'm where the. Let's go back. So I'm at the tick box. Is that right? I'm at the tick.
No, the tick box is where you want to go.
Okay, and I am.
Where are you then? So I said, look at your environment. Look where you are. What can you see?
I'm there.
Where? What makes you think you're there?
I don't know. I don't know.
Look at your environment. Like, go. You literally looked at it for a second and then opened the map again. Look here. Look. Don't move. Just look. What can you see here?
Rocks.
Rocks. Okay, so you can see rocks. And what else can you see?
Snow.
The obvious stuff. Tell me the obvious stuff. What can
Rocks,
you see?
snow.
Rock, snow. Okay. What about pathways? How many pathways are going in and out of this place? 4. What landmarks are there?
Is it that one? Yeah, that's right. Okay.
And you want to get to the tick, so which one do you think you need to take?
Oh.
There was a Blobby theme park, Brunette. It closed down in the 90s. There was a Blobby theme park. Horrifying as that is to consider, it existed.
Look at those ladies.
Yeah, it was open. Shut down after a string of mysterious disappearances. And a sudden growth in baby blobbies.
What? We've not come across those before.
Well, baby blobbies.
No.
Stardust Ray, you just unlock the limit
No,
break.
those enemies.
Can you just go into the menu a sec? Go to limit. Go to K-Wolf. So, K-Wolf has a level 3 limit break.
I'll click set.
Rasusu, are you saying you wouldn't want to go to a blobby theme park? Is that
I
what you're
don't
telling
blame
me?
you. It's the stuff of nightmares. Absolute disgrace. You know, I wouldn't say a fear as such, but I don't like people dressed up in like animal outfits. Do I?
You don't?
I find it a bit scary. I've never liked it. It's a blobby no.
This is an animal?
No. I don't know what a blobby is.
It's a beast.
But say if like something was dressed up as a bear or Mickey Mouse or something, I wouldn't like it. Would not like it at all.
What's Lizzie Borden B&B? You know that is a horror thing.
No, it's like a real person, Lizzie Borden. Can't think of. I know there's a film about her with Kristen Stewart or Kirsten Stewart. She was a murderer. I know that, but I don't know. I don't know any more details. Okay, so is it down?
No.
Oh no.
Direction on the screen does not correlate very well with what's on the map. No. Back.
It's really confusing.
Yeah, I know, it's supposed to be. When you get to a unique place like this, press square, look at your map.
Yeah, that's where are we?
So you've gone across this path,
Yeah.
and now you're here.
Okay. So I need to go that way.
Going that way. I am directing a little bit because, yeah, like I say, we have to be up early tomorrow, so I'm trying to get us to a save point. So yeah, I will be directing a mild amount just to get us where we need to go.
I feel a bit bad, but we've got to be up very early.
Tried for the murder of her parents, and supposedly she haunts her old house which she turned into a B&B. Oh my god.
No, I was meaning to watch that film, actually. I think it's on Shudder, actually.
No, we didn't come across it, Neon.
Snow, as far as you can see. Better watch where I walk. Come across.
Doesn't
Oh, is there
matter.
an extra? Okay. I'll place a landmark and start walking.
So it goes. Yeah, see, it drops a little pole. So when you're walking, you can leave little poles behind you, so that you can keep like you can press them a bit faster than that if you want. As you see, the camera turns around. It's just that you've just lost your way now. You want to be going that way. Press X. Keep pressing X. See, the camera turns. Now go up. The camera is turning. So you're using the poles so that when the camera turns, you can make sure you're still going in the same direction. It's off again. See what I mean?
Wow. They're actually stronger than they look, eh?
Skinny malinks with their big strengths.
High potion, I'll take that. Okay, so
Follow the direction of your posts.
that way?
No, the other way. You were walking the other way.
Well, that's not the direction, is it?
Now the camera's turning. You're not pressing X.
Is that right, yeah?
I don't know. I'm watching you. You see the way the posts are going. You've got to try and maintain your direction. The camera's going to keep spinning around. You have to maintain your direction. There's the camera going again. You have to maintain your direction. You don't have to keep running when the camera's going. You can stop and wait. Take your time with it. You're just trying to rush it, and that's going to make things drag out. It's going to make things drag out longer. Yeah, a handy tip, if the camera spins, stand there, wait for it to stop.
Okay.
Oh, you listen to Neon when he says that, eh?
Oh no, did you say that?
Yes, I did say that. Shocking.
Don't be hurt.
Shocking stuff.
Don't be hurt.
I know it's late and we can get frustrated, but we're almost there. We are almost there.
I'm just gonna wait.
Forward. Keep going the way you were going. When the camera moves, stop.
Sorry, I'm probably.
You can do
I'm
this.
showing.
Oh, thank God we've made it.
I have my heart on my sleeve though, like any emotion.
Go
that
in the
just
house.
comes
Don't
out
go
of
past the
my
house.
face.
Go in the house.
Just
Go in the house.
shows. Was that the baby making noise? Yee-hoo! I don't like not knowing that there's anywhere to save. Like when you're on the map, there's always somewhere to save, and that panics me.
Panics you having somewhere to save?
No, when I can't save.
Oh. Right, we
But
can save
no, I
right now.
can't. I'm trying. Oh yeah. Sorry, I was getting a bit moody then.
You were getting moody at me, weren't you?
Yeah,
Taking it out on me.
I'm sorry. Oh.
Just
Oh.
trying to help. Just trying to do my best.
Oh, you said that. Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
All right, let's cancel back.
Good boy.
All right.
Very good boy.
Who got punched then?
You got punched.
I got
that was
punched.
very accurate
Wow.
punch.
Wow. Good progress, Vicky. Well done. Good on you for powering through the frustrations. Don't apologise for any mod. We all still love you.
Mood.
Well, for mood,
Yeah.
yeah.
I need to keep my
It's all
moods to
good.
myself.
It's all good. It's all good. You've managed to make a good amount of progress.
Have I really?
I thought we were going to finish at the cave after Aerith's death.
That was ages ago, wasn't it?
That's what I mean.
I feel like I'm quite tired after that.
That's where I was planning for us to finish today, because I thought, think about where you started on the other side of the world,
Yeah.
and you managed to pilot the plane, find the forest, dig up the lunar harp, go through the forest, make your way through that city, find that building that you needed to go in, where he just randomly said, "Should we have a little sleep now?" And then you knew, yeah, I'll have a little sleep
go on
in
then.
there.
Why not?
If you hadn't slept, that would have dragged on for much longer. Then you found where to go with the fish thing, went down the fish thing, dealt with Aerith, dealt with the boss fight that happened there, came back out, dealt with all those going up and down the cracks in the wall, came in the world map, ran around for a bit, went to the town, did all the videos, got the snowboard, got the map, did
my
your snowboard
God.
thing, and now you're here.
Is that the most progress
After going
I
through all of the
made?
snow
Like
stuff.
a-
So you've done loads of stuff today. You've
Yeah.
done loads. You've done way more than I was planning for you to.
Wow. No
So-
wonder I'm sleepy.
So that was a good one. We've done good today. So
Yeah.
YouTube, we are definitely gonna end it there in 3 hours 51 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, well, thanks everyone for watching. Like, everyone's been really nice, haven't they? So,
Yeah, it's been a good one today.
yeah.
YouTube, we're just gonna cut it there. So yeah, thank you again for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you at the next one. Goodbye.
Bye.
Hello there.